Rangers. I wanted to talk to you today about how I landed the role as Jason, the Red Ranger. I'm going to tell you stuff not everybody knows yet. Are you ready for that? Because here we go. Did you read your monologue? Yeah. Did I read it? They didn't tell me I had to memorize it. I wasn't an actor. At this point, I'm like, I'm going to die. He's really going to kill me now. I thought he was an angry hobbit before. Now he's somewhere between the dragon that burned the ancient city and my mom when she's pissed. And he is circling just with this. And he's walking, and he's walking, and he's tracking me, and he circles, and he lets it soak in, and then he finally just comes right back in me, and he raises his hand, and this is his warning, it's coming. So I know we're going to pick up right where we left off, but I'm convinced it's really going to hurt this time. And he comes in, he's like, yes! 5 times faster than we ever choreographed it. Pow, 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 pow. My name is Austin St. John. I did a TV series in the 90s called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You may or may not be familiar. Probably are unless you live on Saturn. Everybody calls me the first Red Ranger. They call me the original Red Ranger. They say that I'm the very first. I know this is not true. And I wanted to ask you, what number Red Ranger am I really? 25 years, 23 years at the time had gone by, and I never had the opportunity to meet. I finally was going to get the opportunity in 2014 at Power Morphicon, and he kind of grins. He looks at me and he leans in and goes, number.
Just want to know what made y'all think y'all could get away with this fraudulent PPP loan scam in the first place? Never ran a business, nothing, but all of a sudden you creating these fake LLCs. We told y'all this was going to lead to you going to PPP prison, and you did it anyway. This is what makes me feel like all of this was a setup. Okay, how were so many legitimate businesses ignored, couldn't get the relief they needed, but all these fake LLCs weren't?
St. John. I played Jason, the original Red Ranger. One of the biggest moments that I had in the series, and I didn't know it at the time. I found out 25 years later when I started traveling the world and meeting you guys, was how much Forever Red was off the chain, how much you guys really reacted and loved that show.
Biggest scam out there was PPP loans that people were getting. Look, the vast majority of businesses are small businesses. So a lot of small businesses qualified for PPP loans. A lot of people, clients that I had that were multimillionaires that got money thrown at them that they didn't have to pay back, that were investing that money, not really doing what they needed to do. And good luck with the government auditing these things and all that. That'll never happen. So there was tons of money that got put in people's pockets.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
All right, guys. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? All right. Yes, today we talking about that PPP loan. You know, a lot of people was getting them. Not many had a business. Where is Brent, guy? Where is Brent? Brent need to be here today. This is a special day. What's up with everybody, man? What's up, Uck? We gonna have a great show. I don't have my daughter, but we got Dolly in the house. She representing. I mean, I should put Dolly like right here. No, we gonna take Dolly out the frame. I see Tammie in the chat. Yeah, that is the real Tammie Frank, guys. She is in the chat, and I got a special thing I gotta say about Tammie. Am I focused? Let me make sure I'm focused, guys. Let me make sure I'm focused. I don't want to be blurry. This is gonna be jam-packed. And y'all gonna just have to buckle up. You're gonna have to bear with me, man. Let me get my notes. Let me get my notes out. I didn't get the chance to prepare like I normally do. Sorry. Is this a juicer stream? This is not a juicer stream, but I appreciate the juicers. Drop an XQCL if you a juicer. Put a green heart if you a JDF fan, or you could spam an emoji if you a member. Because we going all the way up tonight, all the way up. And let me get into it. So like I said, daughter's not here. So we good. But the only problem is she was here last night and she decided she wanted to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not to mention, I went to sleep at 1 a.m. So I had 3 hours of sleep. She up. She like, hey, we tried to go back to bed, but she was like,
nope.
I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I want to watch Bluey. Can we go downstairs? I'm like, God damn. I'm like, we've been playing what you want. She's like, I gotta use the bathroom. She know everything to say to get me to do to stay up, basically to extend her time. But that's okay. But anyway, let's get this serious note. Let me talk about something serious. The shooting, I believe, that happened in what was that, Nashville, is beyond disheartening. And there's a special place for people who want to do evil, especially against children, And I kid you not, seeing that just made me love my daughter just a little bit more, hug her a little bit closer. Hopefully, everyone did, but innocent kids is always tough. And I know people on both sides yelling a lot of different things, more gun control, and then they blaming the trans community. But here on this channel, we all a family. We a family over here. And I don't know if you pro-gun, anti-gun, pro-life, pro-choice, whatever that may be. I really don't do politics over here. Really, it's just not in me. But sadly, the chances are it's gonna happen again. But when people want to do evil things, the best thing you could do, I mean, to try to stop it, to curb it, is probably just try to be nicer to people. Just be nicer to people. I'm not gonna say that's going, fix everything, but it's a start. But overall, like I said, be nicer to people. Thoughts and prayers to the families impacted, because I couldn't imagine that, sending my daughter to school and then anyway, I don't want to get into that. But let's get into the show. And disclaimer, I don't care if you identify as anything. I don't care about your sexual preference. I don't care if you ain't Black like myself. I don't care about all your political views. I really don't care. But we are here, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, to talk about the case of the United States of America versus the Red Ranger. That's right. You heard correctly. The Red Ranger, Austin St. John. Jason Lawrence Geiger is his government name. And we gonna get into it. You like, Henry, do you have the indictment? Do you have the goddamn indictment? You said you was gonna bring the indictment, and we want to know, do you have the indictment? And I'm like, oh, gosh, you guys know.
Of course. You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Yes. I like to dig. Yes, there's the goddamn indictment right there. Redacted to all get out, right? Redacted to all get out. What does this say? You can actually search in the freaking federal government for the Red Ranger, and you can find this. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? So we gonna get to it, but we gotta take our time. We can't just rush it. We can't just rush to the end of the movie. We gotta tell the story from the beginning, from start to finish, all that good stuff. Did Brent get in the chat yet? I haven't seen Brent yet. Brent need to come to the chat because we got something special for Brent, guys. Something special. Now look, if you here, right, and you a member. Oh, my emojis ain't updated yet. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. I put some new emojis out there for you guys, and I don't see them in the chat, sadly. Oh, Cheyenne sniped them. Yes, Cheyenne sniped them. Yeah, we got some Brent emojis, guys. So when he gets in the chat, I want everyone to just spam the Brent emojis. We want to give him a nice warm welcome, especially if you a member. So yes, but anyway, let me acknowledge the early contributors. I see we got my guy Classy Beats in the building with the $20 donation. He says HenryResilient is the #1. Like the video. Yes, please, everyone, like the video. I see we got 55,000 up in here. And we got some good stuff. XQC did have a hearing today. I don't think he was there though. It was regarding some other stuff about the sealing the case, and I think we saw one. I saw one more. Shout out to my guy Dust Productions. What does he say? Dust Productions in the house. Everybody like the stream. Yes, the more people like the stream, more people come on in, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the message out. We're trying to, expose people to this one-of-a-kind content, because I don't think anyone else on YouTube has the goddamn federal indictment against the Red Ranger. Now, look, guys, The Red Ranger, we are not here to bash the Red Ranger. We are not here to do that. He got a family, man. He has a wife. He has children, so people look up to him. I mean, but we got to do the facts over feelings. We got to do the facts over feelings. And at the end of the stream, I got something special. Also, I do have the footage of them arresting him. That's right. I got the footage. I got the tape. If you saw Menace Society, I got the tape. I got the tape. It's not that hard to get. If you know where to look, you know, special people to talk to, you can see them kick in the goddamn door, pump in the 4-4. And like they were smacking people around. She said, leave Austin alone, bro. Look, we here to talk about the case. We here to talk about the case, guys. And since I didn't prep, we just go kind of ease right into it. Also, let me thank Tammie, right? First off, let me thank King Smith for the $20 Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. And also, we have to thank Tammie Frank, guys. Clap it up for Tammie. Clap it up for Tammie. Because she sponsored tonight's stream. Now, look, she's not sponsoring what I'm about to say, but she did sponsor the stream. She sent the super sticker, a super something, the other day. Let me hide that. And I want to put some respect on Tammie Frank's name. We all like y'all put some T's in the chat for Tammie. Put some T's in the chat. Because I know the flat earthers are like, see, we knew it. We knew she was paying you. We knew it. No way you just gonna come up here and just say all the truth and not be getting paid. So I'm gonna have to put some respect on Tammie's name for the donation. I appreciate you, Tammie. And she, you know, she could talk as much as she want. She could chat as much as she want. We good. She good. And she actually put in a word for me. I ain't gonna speak on it right now, but she put in a good word. And we gonna see, like, yeah, we could put the T's in the chat for Tammie, guys. We could put them in there. All right, so let's get into this. I know it's been a lot going on, a lot over the past, you know, Power Rangers, and she was at Lexington Comic-Con with, you know, ASJ, and it's been a lot of pictures going up. And, you know, look, I ain't gonna be fake. I told her I ain't like it. I was like, hey, I'll be real with you guys. I was like, you know, he was saying some shit about Jason. I just was like, I don't know, maybe it was too soon, maybe too soon for me. Too soon for me. But it's been a lot of people, you know, like I said at the end of last stream, hey, everyone makes more money when no one's feuding, right? As long as no one's feuding, we can all get to the bag. It's enough money to go around. But when people feuding, the money just ain't, you know, it's divided. You know, people got to pick sides, all that good stuff. But I was honest with her. But, you know, at the same time, I kind of get it. When the next time they're going to be at a Comic-Con together, you know, hey, I do think some shade was thrown. And we'll get to the shade when we get to the shade. But let's get into PPP stuff. And I look, guys, I ain't even prep. I forgot something. Give me a second. Because I got to educate y'all on what PPP fraud is before I just drop it out there. I can't just say it and then people like, yo, what is it? Did you explain it? Where is it at? Is it under my ASJ stuff? Give me a second. I think I may have dropped the ball. Hold on, content, clips to use. Because I have what I have is these private playlists where I save everything. Everything is saved. And give me a second. Anyway, I'll find it. PPP. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Good. I can't believe this. As soon as I say go to a commercial, no, we're not going to a commercial. We'll get into it. We will get into it. Damn it. All right, I think I found it, guys. Hold on. Videos. I think I found it. Brain snap. All right. So let's get into what happened. You guys remember this. We'll do this video right here just to let you know the severity of it, right? People like, yo, what is PPP? What's going on? Hold on. This is why you gotta prep. All right, there we go. Share this tab. And my internet is upgraded, so we should be good for streaming, guys. You should be good for streaming. All right, so look, this is just the opener. This is the opener. And I should be able to rev this quality up now because my internet speed should be able to handle it without crashing. We're going to test it out. All right, so this is just a random case of someone getting sentenced for PPP fraud. I just want to let you know how severe this is, guys. This ain't no joke. This is no joke.
A Peoria man has been sentenced to a year in prison for Paycheck Protection Program fraud. 28-year-old Samuel M. II admitted to stealing government money through the federal program. According to the Department of Justice, Powell applied for a PPP loan in 2021, saying he operated a barber shop, even though he did not. He was approved for a $20,000 PPP loan. Investigators say Powell withdrew the money from his bank account and then filed an application to have his loan forgiven. Powell was indicted in December.
All right, so you see, look, you see that, right? You see, look, I'll put it back up on the screen. They trolling me. my stuff's messing up. Let me get this off. Let me remove. All right. I'm clicking too fast. I'm clicking too fast, and it's not catching up. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, this is what we're gonna do. All right. So basically, what I'm trying to show you guys is that for $20,000, you took it, you asked for forgiveness, and they hit you with a goddamn year in jail. A year in jail. That's what I'm talking about.
Bad boys, bad boys.
So it's that serious. So if you're thinking about $20,000, what about $200,000? What about that? What about if we get to that? So look, let's first go through, not that. Let's go through the docket. All right, so I'm about to show you guys the docket, and this is what it looks like when you get arrested, and we about to go through everything. So this is the docket. Yep, criminal docket. So basically, when you get arrested, you have any interactions with the law, they create a docket, which is just more so like a record for you guys. So this is Austin St. John's record of his arrest, and we about to go through it fairly slowly, piece by piece. You see his name right here. Oh, sorry. Right here. Like, this is what I said. Hey, you can go like you can go search for the Red Ranger court docs and this shit will pop up. Like, what the hell? This is not good. This is his attorney. And here are the other attorneys. And we just about to just kind of go through it. You can see a Tyrannosaurus on Craigslist. All right, here we go. This is the United States attorneys. Why is it going so slow? What the hell? All right, so here we go right here. Let me explain this. Anything that's highlighted is of importance. Okay, so look, this is what happened on May 17th, guys. They rounded up a bunch of old people, presumably, and said, hey, we want to charge 19 people with conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And Jason Lawrence Geiger is one of them. Okay, so we do that. It's after they sign off on it, it gets unsealed because what you don't want this case to get out there before you make the arrest. Okay, so on the 17th, they arrest everybody, as many as they can, which happened to be one of them being the Red Ranger. And like I said, I do have the tape when they kicked in the door. We'll get to that towards the end. So after they arrest him, first order of business, he hires an attorney same day, which is pretty good, pretty standard. Then the next order of business is right here. This sealed financial affidavit, because you commit wire fraud. They like, hey, how much money you got in your bank account? We need to see it all. We want to know how much you making at Comic-Con. We want to know how much your website generating. We need a financial affidavit to see how much money we can collect. We need to know everything about you. And so he said that's sealed. I can't see it. So I don't know how much he's charging Brent at Comic-Con for signatures. I really don't. Now we got this pretrial order and scheduling. You like, Henry, what the hell is a pretrial order? What the hell is scheduling? This is where you basically bid. Hey, look, here we go right here. He said he pleaded innocent, right? So let's check. Let's check the facts. We about facts over here. We really don't care about feelings. So he said he pleaded innocent. Let's go down. Let's go look at the document. There we go, right here. That's his first appearance. And he did indeed, I believe, on the next page, once we get to it, here are his co-defendants charged with 1 count. He pled not guilty. So he like, hey, look, I don't care what they saying. It wasn't me. Now, look, the federal government does not miss. They have about a 97% conviction rate. So if you in an indictment, chances are they like, we have you, man. This is not an accident. Only 3% of people beat them. And right now they're trying to make an example out of everyone who took a PPP loan, obtained it fraudulently, and didn't pay it back. They like, hey, you know, everyone was like, hey, we rolling in dough. We got so much money. We buying Lamborghinis. We going to Louis Vuitton. We getting new houses. We fattening our pockets. He said, hey, not me. They said, okay. If it's not you, guess what? If it's not you, cool. You want to say it's not you? You want to take this to trial? You know we don't fuck around, all right? We don't play around out here, guys. I don't care if you're the Red Ranger or not. Right here, they say, okay. Here's the pretrial order. So pretrial scheduled for the 5th of July. Like we rocking, we rolling, 5th of July. What's going on? Now they say, hey, look, man, I get it. You said you innocent. That's okay. But look, we're going to do it like this. June 13th. That's going to be the deadline for your ass. You like, Henry, deadline? Yeah, that's going to be the deadline, buddy. Hey, you like, what's the deadline? Look, if you want to take a plea agreement, you could do it by June 13th. After June 13th, no plea agreement will be honored by the court. The defendant may not receive points, reductions for acceptance of responsibility. So look, you know when they get you, right? They're like, yo, Henry, we got you dead to rights. And I'm like, yeah, maybe you do, maybe you don't. They're like, look, Henry, man, you're facing a lot of time. It's a lot of time you facing. You got to think about some things. You got a daughter. You want to see your daughter? You want to see her in 2 years or 20 years? What? Hey, the choice is yours, man. You say you did it. You save us some time. Maybe you cooperate. If you cooperate, then maybe it'll be 1 year. Hell, shit. If you over cooperate like 6ix9ine did, you might get supervised release, man. You like supervised release? Supervised release. We just need you to tell on everybody else. But you like, remember, Austin was like, hey, I really don't know everybody else. They like, well, we are in a predicament, huh? So basically, this is the deadline that they like, look, man, they put pressure on you. This is bad, right? Because you get arrested, scrambling, you messed up, and they like, either you snitching or we getting you. Because if you ain't snitching, we might go for max on your ass. And that's just when they got the leverage, and you like Henry, what the hell else is in the docket? All right, let's go back to the docket, guys. We went over those two. Right? So, all right, so we went over the pretrial. He pled innocent, not guilty. They said, hey, here's the schedule. June 13th, D-Day. If you snitching, we can work something out. If you ain't snitching, we may have some things. We may have some further things to talk about. Now, what you about to see, guys, what you about to see is, of course, of course. Look, you see it right here. I'll make it bigger for you guys to see like what this is the order of events. So we going kind of in order. We're going to read the indictment last so you can see what they caught him allegedly doing or whatever. So right here, they like, hey, we got you arrested. Give us the goddamn passport. The passport? Yes, the fucking passport, man. What are you doing? Give us the passport.
What is going on?
Give us the passport. So look, they take his passport. He got arrested. He pled not guilty. And then he took the passport. Yeah, I brought the suit back because we talking some legal stuff. We ain't just chilling today. We all business. We like the federal government out here today. We all business, guys. This is serious business. You like, and he's a celebrity. So what happens to celebrities? They want to make an example out of you. Can you pay back the money?
Nope.
Oh, We want jail time because we have to send a message to all the other people thinking about the fraud in the government that, hey, this is the outcome. This is the outcome. So look, it's innocent until proven guilty. But at the same time, remember, guys, they have a 97% conviction rate. So they not like, look, when the time's up, the time is fucking up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, in fact, I meant to tell you, I was named in the document. Like, I was like, what? How did he get arrested? And they put me in his goddamn court records. And y'all like, you don't believe me. You think I would lie? Like, y'all probably like,
Why you always lying?
I'm not lying. I'm not lying, guys. I'm in the goddamn thing. You know,
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
and look, I reached out to his team, and they was like,
You shouldn't be investigating too much.
and I was like, oh shit, I may be on to something. Now look, man. We talking about the Red Ranger and his legal problems. Let's keep going. Now look, it's good. They took his passport or whatever. He's released on let me share it with you guys so you guys can see. He's released on conditional release, right? So conditional release is like, hey, look, man. Look, you have been labeled
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
We don't want you running into the law at all. No run-ins with the law, no committing further crimes or being charged with crimes because, hey, then we gonna have to goddamn bring you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out. He like, okay. All right, but I need to work. They like, you need to work? Yes, I need to work, guys. If I can't work, if I'm found guilty, how in the hell I'm gonna pay you? They're like, that's a good question. But you know what? We have a heart over here. You innocent until proven guilty. So you want to work? He like, yes, I need to work, guys. I need to work. They're like, okay, you can work. Just inside the USA, though. Just inside the USA. And anytime you move out of Texas, you got to let us know, man. We watching you. Now, look, here's the thing, right? Even though he's on a conditional release and he has to let them know, don't think for 1 second that the FBI ain't watching. They probably watching the stream right now. They ninja watching. They watching. They watching the stream. It's all good. I appreciate them. Watching the stream. But he is under a microscope right now. His phone is probably being recorded. His text messages are probably being monitored. It's the Patriot Act, or whatever act. Now, y'all like, Henry, when did you come up in the documents? When did you come up? I'm like, all right, guys. Y'all think I'm playing with you. You think I'm playing with you, okay? They filed a protective order against me before I even start YouTubing. Like, I can't. Like, what? How did they file a protective order against me before I started YouTubing? This makes no sense. They probably got my shit tapped. They like, yo, this Henry guy.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
He likes to dig. We need to keep his ass up out of here. But I'm like, you can't stop me. I'm gonna be in there, whether you want me to or not. And that's just what it is. So you like, Henry, where were you at in the goddamn documents? Where were you at? All right, okay, guys. Stop rushing me. Stop rushing me. Look, this is where I'm at. Y'all like, you're not gonna believe. Look, when I saw the goddamn docket, I'm like, yo, what? All right, what the hell? How they put me in the documents? I don't even know this guy. I never even messaged him. Shit, my channel wasn't even created, but they was like, yeah, we've been watching you, man. They did the whole Minority Report. They saw the future and everything, and they was just like, they put me in the documents. All right, now look, let's get to it. So this is an agreed motion for protective order. So they like, look, guys, this is about discovery. And I want to make this big for you guys because I want you guys to see how it works. We went through it. He got arrested. He pled not guilty. They took his passport. He said, hey, I need to work to travel. They said, hey, you could work as long as you inside the USA. Now they like, look, yes, they saying like they saw my potential. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where is Brent at, guys? Where the hell is Brent? Where is Brent? Oh, where is Brent? Look, man, look. Soon as I start cooking, shout out to Shaun McAllister for the $10 donation. I appreciate you, man. Look, no comment, no question, just showing support. And guys, you like I didn't even announce it, but if you want to contribute to the channel, you can via super chat. If you got a question, you want to stop the show midstream, like, yo, Henry, shut the F up, answer my question. Send the chat. I'll acknowledge you. If you want to send the Cash App, you can send the Cash App. But for my members out here, right? If you a member, I got some new emojis. Okay, we got the Brent. We got the Brent, guys. There's the Brent. So when Brent come in, we need to spam the Brent. All right. Is he here yet? Where is the Brent? For my members. Now, also, if y'all see me cooking, right? If you see me cooking, you like Henry is cooking. You can spam the cook emoji, right? And then the cook emoji has its corresponding. Let him cook. I'll start. Look, you start spamming it. I'll start cooking. Because if you, what I don't want to do, guys, is gloss over something. You know what I'm saying? Chef Resilient. I don't want to gloss over something. So if you see me cooking, spam a cook emoji. All y'all can spam emoji. Spam emojis as much as y'all want. I mean, it's only 79,000 of y'all in here. But if you see me cooking, spam the cook emoji, and I'll be like, let him cook. I need a Brent sound effect. I really need a Brent sound effect. I shout out to Mr. Monster. I see him in the chat. Look, anyway, let's get into it. Y'all like, Henry, stop talking. Thank you, Shaun McAllister, for the donation. I appreciate you. Now let me get back into cooking. Let me show y'all how they just threw me in this goddamn indictment. I'm like, yo, I shouldn't even be in this thing. I shouldn't even be in it. Like, what the hell? Like, anyway, let's go, guys. Let's get to it, man. Let me make it big. Let me make it big. I see we got somebody simping in the chat too. All right, so if y'all see a simp in the chat, y'all can spam the no simping. It's legal. Anyway, so agreed motion for protective order. They talking about discovery. So, you know, when you get arrested, you got discovery. Basically saying, hey, discovery material in this case contains private personal identification information of individuals as well as law enforcement sensitive information. So as a result, the parties request that the court issue a protective order governing the use and disclosure of discovery material, and that a order contain the following conditions. You like, what the like, how am I supposed to get anything if they blocking me? They blocking me early on. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I need this for the fans, for the audience, so y'all can see what the hell's going on. So they're like, look, these are the conditions. Defense counsel shall maintain discovery material in accordance with the terms of this protective order and shall use discovery material solely and exclusively in connection with this case, including preparation, trial, and if necessary, appeals of other related legal proceedings and for no other purpose. Basically, that's just chicken bog. Chicken bog, hey, follow this order for discovery. So they like, look, and we about to get to where they mention me, and I'm pissed off. They says only the following individuals may access view discovery material. So 1, defense counsel. That's ASJ's lawyer. 2, the defendant for sole purpose of assisting in the preparation of their defense, and only in the presence and under direct supervision of the defense counsel. So look, Austin, you can only look at these when you're around your attorney. If you ain't around your attorney, hey, you probably ain't should be looking at them. Such members of defense counsel staff, defense expert witnesses, and consultants as are necessary for the purpose of preparing the defendant's defenses. And only while the staff member expert witnesses, all right, y'all see, I probably didn't show it. Look at this. Only while the staff members, expert witnesses, or consultants are operating under the direct supervision and control of defense counsel. Look, how'd they put not HenryResilient? He likes to dig. Like,
You dig, bro.
wait,
You like to
what?
dig.
Like, we got to zoom in on this. Like, this is reprehensible, guys. This is reprehensible. I wasn't even YouTubing, and they got me right here. There you go, right there. Hey, not HenryResilient. He likes to dig. Like, what the fuck? Who drafted this? Are they on me, guys? Are they on me? Like, look. Are they on me? They don't want me to see the discovery? They think I would put it on YouTube? Come on, man. You think I would put it on YouTube?
Of course.
Tony, is Tony in the chat? Tony in the chat. Not HenryResilient. Yo, look, man. When I saw this, I was like, yo, what the hell? What the hell? Like, how they just gonna stop me? But look, they can't stop me. I can't be stopped, man. I'm like Puff Daddy. I can't stop. I won't stop. I don't even know how to stop, man. I don't know how to stop. I don't. Look, man, the flat earthers are like, they wondering, like, Henry, how'd you get in the document? Why are they mentioning you? I'm like, look, man, look, I gotta go talk to him. I gotta go holler at him. Be like, yo, man, I ain't even know ASJ. Me and my daughter, we just saw the first episode not too long ago. Anyway. So look, let's keep going, guys. Basically, they like, look, Henry, we got to keep his ass out. We got to keep his ass out of here. All right. Basically, they just repeated, and the judge just rubber stamped it. Like, yeah. Okay. I mean, it was submitted by the government, so they like, all right, government, y'all know best. We just gonna follow y'all lead. We gonna follow y'all lead. Y'all say, hey, seal it. We gonna seal that shit up. All right, let's go back to the docket. Let's go back to the docket, man. Here we go. We right back here at this motion for order of protective. Y'all saw that. They just tried to stonewall me. But, you know, I can't be stopped, guys. I don't know how to be stopped. So we keep going. Basically, he's asking to travel. He's like, hey, can I travel? Can I work? He orders a continuance of the case, right? Let's go to the continuance right here. So we are right here with it, right? This is kind of standard. We're looking at the docket. We see he ordered a continuance, and he ordered it on July 9th, 2022. His lawyers, they like, yo, what the fuck? We got indicted. It was legit. What are you talking about? They like,
Bad boys.
what? Legit where? Yes, look, Tammie, right. I won't stop. Look, when I start digging in your ass, I mean, look, pause. When I start digging, guys, I can't stop until it's complete. Once it's complete, then I'll stop. Then I'll ease up. Now, look, this case is crazy because somebody, I ain't gonna. We gonna get to it. I want it to be a surprise for you guys. Y'all like, yo, how the hell you get this, Henry? How'd you get it?
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
I know. So they like, look, hey, we need a continuance, guys. I'll make it bigger for you guys. Some people said, someone said I'm a no limit soldier. Hey, shout out to Master P. And we gonna talk about Master P because Master P believed in Austin St. John. Y'all like, look, you didn't think. Look, I bet you he didn't even know Master P believed in Austin St. John. He didn't know. He didn't know. Dust ain't know. You like, Henry, no, he didn't. I'm like, why would I lie? Like, guys, why would I lie? I would not lie. And shout out to Sean McAllister. Again, what did he say? He say, look, man, you be on your due diligence. Hell yeah. You know why, Sean? Because it's easy to get up here and just read a freaking a document on an article on TMZ. A lot of people doing that. Now, granted, I may do it every now and then. But I want to give y'all fresh content. Shit y'all ain't gonna find on any other channel. Name another channel that's gonna give y'all this. Name another channel that's gonna give it up like this. They gonna keep it PG. Hey, everyone's innocent till proven guilty. And people think he didn't do business with Master P. I can't believe y'all turning y'all backs on me just like that. You think I don't got the damn proof? All right, look, let's get through this continuance because y'all pissing me off. And then I'm going to show you the business he did with Master. Hey, I can't believe this, guys. And this was not planned. But look, when I dig.
You dig, bro. You
I
like to
fucking
dig.
dig. So I see everything. And do I show y'all everything?
Nope.
I show y'all the relevant shit, man. Like the relevant stuff. I didn't know y'all were interested in this business deals he did with Master P. I didn't know y'all wanted to know. Austin St. John might be a no limit soldier. Look, you know, nah. You know, look, I used to watch all the Master P films. But anyway, let's get through this continuance and then we'll show you the business with Master P. Because y'all think I'm lying. I don't gotta lie, guys. I do my work. I do my goddamn homework. All right, so look, we're gonna get through this and then we'll break away from Master P for like a second. All right, so he asked for a continuance. He's like, look, man, I need a continuance. Y'all putting too much stuff at me. And I have to look this over. We got the grand jury case, yada, yada. Defendant Newman was arraigned. Now, look, when we get to the story, when I give y'all the narrative report of like all the players and what they were doing, you're going to be like, holy shit. This is serious. I'm like, yes, man, this is life. This is life changing. I mean, I know I'm laughing. It could be like a nervous thing, but I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, when I be reading these court cases, I'm like, holy crap. Like, God, this is deeper. This is bigger than Nino Brown. Anyway, so defendant Newman was arraigned in his district on June 20th. How they get him? Look, how they get him almost a month and a half later? Like, you know why? Maybe he was running. Maybe he was like, look, man, I'll see y'all on the other side. But anyway, defendant Geiger, if you guys don't know, Jason Lawrence Geiger is the Red Ranger's real name. Let's get a little bit serious. He requested continuance because he has not yet received discovery from the government and he needs more time to review the discovery materials to investigate the case. This is actually very legit. This is very standard. They hit you with an indictment. You like, hey, I want to see everything y'all have on me. Now look at the based on the date, we already know this is past the the deal or no deal time. So he out here. And so he like, hey, look, man, give me some grace, give me some time. And shout out to my guy Nathan, a member. He says, you are the Power Ranger Protection Program. No, that was JDF. That was Tammie's husband. Tammie's husband was the Power Rangers Protection Program, and that was like an awesome program. Jason saved so many business, or basically helped bring a lot of business to all these comic book shops that were struggling during everything. I can't say it because they'll get at me. Shout out to Sean McAllister again for blessing me. Romeo must be funny. Thank you, Sean, for being generous, man. Let me tell you guys something. Let me go on my little rant. I do appreciate the donations. I do appreciate the super chats because you guys don't have to do them. I appreciate you doing them because it helps go to the content, because I kid you not. I know I'm laughing, but I had to buy these goddamn documents. And Tammie, no, these shits ain't cheap. So I do it for the labor of love. Like, this is a passion project for me, right? I don't have my daughter. We could just chill. We could relax. I got Dolly here keeping me company, though. I got Dolly, Dolly up here. She keeping me company, but we can relax. But the donations, they do help go to some things and help me with life, help me want to create more original content for you guys. So shout out to Sean McAllister, Nathan E, everyone who donated to this channel, everyone who became a member. If you guys want to become a member, I don't think I posted it, but it's in the description. Get the custom emojis, and later there will be member only streams. I just got to get my life together. I want to fix my life. Anyway, let's get back into the docket. Thank you, Sean McAllister, for the donation. Appreciate you, man. I really do. All right, so let's get back into it, guys. Where we at? So he defending the Newman. He was a part of everything. We can't have a speedy trial. We just arrested him. I need to see the evidence. All this is it's nothing really important other than him asking for a continuance. Now, look, this is the purpose of it. Continuance will provide additional time for counsel to engage in review, analysis, preparation, because this is what it's all about. Some people say it's dragging out, but they have to give them this continuance. You can't be like, hey, you're arrested and trial's on Monday. They're going to be like, yo, wait, we didn't even get the evidence. You want a mistrial? And some people will try to let it be a mistrial so they can get re-released and then they can flee to Bali like some other people that's in Bali that's hiding and they can't come back to the United States ever. Ever. They can't come, they'll be arrested as soon as they touch down. They in Bali because Bali don't extradite. Okay, so we have this, and basically the judge is like, okay, Austin. Okay, Jason Lawrence, it's granted. You want your continuance, you got your goddamn continuance. Now let's get into Master P. People like, yo, Henry, no way he had business with Master P. In no way you got proof he had business with Master P. I'm like, what the do y'all doubt me? Like, all right, look, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm shitty at my job. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm shitty. Put a 2 if you think I'm actually decent. Put a 2 if I'm decent, 1 if I'm shitty. 1 if I'm shitty. And look, you can say, hey, look, you ain't that good. I could have found everything you found faster, easier. Someone put 1 out of 2. Now look, if you put a 1, I don't look, you know I can look. I got flat earthers. I got simps watching me. I got simps watching me looking like this. Look, I'll show you a picture of the simps how they be watching me, right? You probably seen it. They be looking at my channel like this, guys. They be like, they come over here, they hate watch, they ninja watch, they like, I hate you, Henry. I hate you. I just be like, all right, man. As long as you watch, you watching. But anyway, let's get to the business with Master P. Nope, that's not it. Here we go, right here. Y'all like Master P? I'm like, nah. I'm like, yeah, Master P, guys. Nah. Like, I do my goddamn work, guys. I don't fuck around when I'm out here. I don't play just because I play around, don't mean I play around. You know what I'm saying? Just because I play around, don't mean I don't play around. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here's the game with Master P. It's called Black Salt, guys. It's called Black Salt. You like Henry? You're not playing? I'm like, no. Why would I play? Look, all right, let me make this bigger for you guys. All right, so the game is called Black Salt, and you like Henry. So they playing this Black Salt game. You like Henry. Black Salt corruption. You like, no way. No way he was on this game. I'm like, what do you? He was the main character, guys. What are you talking about? All right, look, Romeo, like you got to be body because they bought into this. All right, you gonna lose. Where Master P at? You see it? Let's get to Master P because he come in and he do his like, yo, it's the latest and great. Here we go, right here. You know him. He ain't gonna he a salesman, guys. He gonna be like, oh, my internet just jumped. I gotta call the freaking people. He said it's the best fight game in the world made by them. Y'all ain't never heard of it, did y'all? You ain't never heard of it, did y'all? Did y'all hear of it? Did y'all hear of it?
Nope.
Look, they don't even know the moves. Y'all like, but Henry, he ain't talking about it. He ain't talking about it. All right. Let's go. Y'all like Henry, you bull crapping. What the hell? Sorry about that. Y'all like, he ain't talking about the game. He ain't talking about the game. I'm like, all right. Let's look at this old interview. Look, the old interviews be telling, boy. The old interviews be telling. Y'all like, we ain't heard about Black Salt, Henry. We didn't know he had business with Master P because y'all don't dig.
You dig, bro.
You
like
guys
dig.
don't dig. I dig. I dig for a living. Well, I used to. Now I just do it for fun for you guys. Because y'all pay me when y'all hit the like button. And I was like, okay, y'all hit the like button. I see we got some people like, am I in the format?
Nope.
All right, so let's hear him talk about the game. He's doing this interview. This is 2018. Oh, all right. Now look, they kill me with this. Let me bump these up. We have the right sentence. I don't know why I be doing this to me. Why I be doing it to me, guys? My internet won't let me be great. I literally just upgraded it. Yeah. Yep. So he always gives his story, guys, and I hate that it be freezing up. I really do, man. I really hate that it be freezing up. It pisses me off, but a sniper of target emoji. But all right, he going. Let's keep going. Let's hear him talk about the game. Yep. Oh, did you hear it? Did you guys hear it? Hey, he's here in San Diego Comic-Con releasing a video game. Well, that's right. What does Dust say? He says, we know you about it. Look, I'm about it. I'm routed. I used to watch them goddamn Master P movies. I even used to buy the goddamn CDs from the dollar store because he was dropping a CD every month. Mia X, Mystical, Silk the Shocker, See Murder. Like, look, I know them all, guys, all of them, because I used to have them like womp fiend up in this joint. But anyway, I'm showing. Look, I'm showing a lot. But yeah, I don't think I'm about it no more. But back in the day, when I had nothing to lose, probably I was probably about it just a little bit, not a lot, just a little. All right, but let's hear him talk about the game, guys. All right, so there with a goddamn game, guys. you thought that when you said it. Oh, whoa, y'all said there's no sound on the video. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. I accidentally muted it. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for that. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that. I deeply apologize. Thank you, Dust. No sound, broski. I'm over here trolling. I'm laughing. I'm like, he said he got everybody and their mama invested in it. And then y'all, I'm like, did y'all hear about y'all? Like, nope. All right, let's play.
Imagine it's been a crazy ride for you.
All right.
It's been insane. I mean, I left all this kind of behind me for a while. Went on 12 years as a firefighter paramedic in DC, 4 years as a medic in the Middle East for the
Fair
war.
use.
I tried.
What is going on?
2014, I retired and kind of came back to all this.
All right, so guys, if you don't know the story, he was disgruntled. He said it in a previous interview and he left. Okay, sound is back. And what happened was Walter hit him up and was like, yo, you could make so much money if you come back and do Comic-Cons. And he was like, really? They like, yes, come back, do Comic-Cons with me, and we gonna make so much money. And he was like, yo, really? It's like, yeah. And no, he didn't serve anywhere. He was a contractor.
Mm-hmm. And since then, I've done 3 films. I have a TV series all coming out later this year. I'm here at San Diego Comic-Con actually releasing a video game that I'm executive producing called Black Salt Corruption. Mm-hmm. And we've had some massive attention for it. We've got All Digital Def coming out, 100 million followers. They're going to be doing some big stuff. We're talking with Sony. We have Microsoft. We have all the big boys on board. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like...
did y'all hear about it?
It's kind of like Street Fighter meets Devil May Cry. Right. So I've gone from that to I shot a faith-based romantic comedy last year called A Walk with Grace with Stephen Baldwin.
All right. So basically, he came back. He started doing cons, and then he started promoting the game, and that's everything. Now, I was saying Austin St. John did not serve in the military. He was contracted as an EMT. I don't know if you get serving rights. I don't think he got like a medal or anything. But there's the game. You guys want to see? Like, the game is on his website. Black Salt Corruption. Y'all like Henry? He's actually a character in the game. You like Henry? You're fucking lying. I'm like, guys.
Nope.
I'm not lying. He's a character in the game. You like, really? I'm like, yes, man. Yes. All right, let me see if I can get to his character because I don't want to stand on this too long. Where's his character at? He's just talking about the game. Oh, man, give me a second. Y'all like, how does he look in the game? How does he look? I'm like, Here you go, right here. Here you go. Look, right here. There you go, right there. There go Austin. You see here, let's make it bigger for you guys. That's his character right there. Right there. You want to see the match? You're like, Henry, play the match. I'm like, all right, I'll play the match. I'll play the match. Here you go. It don't got sound all like that, but I think it do. So here's the match. No, it's not next gen. This came out way. Is Brent in the chat? Brent, hey, Brent has entered in the chat, guys. Give him a warm welcome for all my members. Give him that warm welcome. Brent is in the chat. Brent is in the chat. Members, you have the Brent emoji. We need to spam Brent in the chat. So when he starts arguing with you guys, make sure you let him know. Yeah, you got an emoji. You that special, Brent. He like, I got an emoji. Like, yeah, man, you made it. You made it. Look, we love you over here, Brent. Anyway, let's look at your idol in his game. What's up, Brent? Come on, Jesse. Chill. So here's the game. Y'all like, where's the sound? I'm like, dude, it's no sound. But look, y'all saw it was Austin. This is him right there. Let's see where we at in the game. Boom. See it? Look at my guy. Let's see his intro. Let's see his intro, guys. Get it, Austin, with the red dragon. Anyone else you guys know that like dragons? Anyone else? Anyone else you guys know that like dragons? Anyone? Now look, the reviews came out and it was not the most favorable. Someone said the game looks mid. Look, you look it up on Steam. I'm not gonna pull the reviews, but you look it up on Steam. But look, man, A for effort, man. He did try. Look, hey, he took a shot. He took a shot, and maybe it didn't work out like he wanted to. But let's get back to the court document. Thank you, Dust Productions, for getting us on that Master P segment. I bet y'all had no idea he had a game with Master P. I bet you y'all had no idea whatsoever. Like he brought up Master P being funny, and I'm like, yo, he actually got a game with him, and I found it just like that because I already had it in my research. That's what I do, guys. I research because we're gonna do a mock trial when we get later into it. But let's get back to his court docket, and we're gonna have because we're gonna have an update for them. All right, so let's get back to it. Let's get back to where we at, guys. Let's get back on track. Shout out to Brent. We like Brent over here, man. We do. I know he keeps it real though. He keeps it real. He was hey, I am not a JDF fan, but JDF was the franchise. I'm like, hey, that's facts over feelings right there. When he said, hey, I'm not a JDF fan, but JDF is the franchise, I was like, okay, Brent, we see you. We see eye to eye now, man. We see eye to eye. Anyway, what happened? What did I miss something? Yeah, Dust Production. Shout out to Dust. Dust, did you even have any idea he did that game with Master P? Did he? Anyway, all right, let's get back to the court document. So where are we at? All right, so he blocked me from getting discovery. Of course. Anyway, damn, I gotta do something for Tony. He messaged me. So look, he's asking to travel. He like, look, can I travel? Can I travel, Judge? They like, yes, go to work. Go get our money back, man. Go get our goddamn money. They pimping them. Well, is they pimping them or is they not? Now look, there is something that I passed. All right, winner, chicken dinner. So look, y'all like, what does a request actually look like? I'm like, all right, guys, y'all want to know what a request looks like? I'll show you. I'll show you what a request looks like because I want you guys to be knowledgeable. I want my audience to understand, hey, this is a travel request. You just got arrested. You got released. You bonded out, whatever. You want to go work. Your job requires you to travel. So he says, hey, okay, I want to travel. You're like, where you want to go? You're like, look, here we go. Now comes defendant, Jason Lawrence Geiger. Y'all see it right here. You see it right here. Through his counsel, he says, hey, man, look, my job requires me to travel to various locations around the country to take part in conventions and exhibitions. Exhibitions? Like fights? Nope. Anyway, as part of the conditions of his pretrial release, He is permitted to travel freely within the state of Texas, but requires permission to travel outside the state. Even though it was sealed, you see how the information just comes back up? It just comes back in other things. So I don't even know why they waste time sealing it. Okay, without the ability to travel outside of Texas, Mr. Geiger will lose his primary ability to provide financially for his family. So he's like, look, I have kids to feed. I have a wife at home. I need to feed my family. Okay. Got to do it. Okay. Mr. Geiger respectfully requests permission to travel to the following locations: New York in October, and Lexington, Kentucky in March. And you like, Lexington? Do y'all know what happened in Lexington? Do y'all know? Y'all probably don't know. And the judge is like, okay, you want to travel? You want to travel? Okay, we can travel. You can travel. We'll grant it. We'll let you get out the state so you can go meet Tammie. Because that's what he did. He was like, oh, now look, Tammie in the chat, she might want to shed some light on this. So this is Flat Earth 2.0. This is the Flat Earth group, guys. This ain't the OG Flat Earth group. This is the rejects from that Flat Earth group. And it's public. It's a public group. You don't even got to log in to see this stuff. Like, you can just know, like, oh, I'm in. Oh, let's see. And it's called Flat Earth Group 2.0, as you see right there. And what do they say? You know, he posted this, right? Like, look. I don't know who, like, look, if you start looking some of these people up, they're interesting but crazy. They're interesting. All right, so I love my husband so much that I'm going to hang out with his enemy. And you like, damn, like right out the gate, right out the gate. Right out the gate. And now look, this is a fair statement, guys. Look, we know they were not friends. They know they were in drinking buddies. We'll talk about that right after this. We'll give you like a little recap. And what does he say? What does he say? Hanging with my girl Tammie tonight. He spelled their goddamn name wrong. And keeping it real. Nothing but love in the family. Nowadays, what the What you mean by nowadays? What was it, 3 months ago? What was it 4 months ago? Was it no love? This to sneak this up nowadays? Now look, I'm not gonna go too hard. That's Tammie, whatever. Look, I told y'all how I feel about it. Maybe it's too soon for me. Maybe it was too soon for me. There go Tammie right there. There go Brent's hero, Austin St. John. They all, it's professional. It's just enough space for the Lord in between. You know how they go. But let's look at these comments, guys. Let's look at these comments. Is a cringe caption for sure. Cringe caption. Nowadays, it's kind of like a slight to what was it before. Like when you start saying nowadays, it's like whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna go in all the way in, but yeah. Anyway, literally, I cackled seeing this because, oh, so now she's allowed to hang with ASJ in public? When is their affair coming out? Tammie, Tammie, you in the chat. Tammie, what the hell? Tammie, they saying you got an affair with ASJ? Say it ain't so. They saying you got an affair, Tammie. And you in the chat. Can you see this? She looks happy for losing someone. What the? Exactly. Oh my. Oh, literally, look, you see me laughing at him. This that's me. That's me. Ha ha. Because I can't believe it. I don't get angry when I see this because I know where it's coming from. I know where it's coming from. I know how they get down. I know how they give it up over there. So like, this is why you should never get married, fellas. Your wife will live it up with every guy you ever wanted not to be around. Curious though, is this the first picture ever with these two together? Did it happen in the last 20 years when JDF was alive, or was it the first photo of this kind? Wow. What shot. He's married. So what? Because he married, he can't take a picture with someone? Like, that's what they saying. Like, anyway, doesn't mean married people don't have affairs. That's why it's called an affair. Like, they going in. This is Flat Earth. I see we got like some ASJ per stop with the BS. He's not his enemy. ASJ reconciled years ago.
Nope.
Did they? Years ago? Like how many years ago? Like 10 years ago? 30 years ago? 40 years ago? How many years ago did they reconcile? Like what was the time? What was the timestamp on reconciliation? Like what the hell? Look, this is look, and then you see, look, the admin has turned off my comments. They don't want me talking because they don't want me spreading the truth. Look, I love this guy though, right here. This group is trash. The creator is an idiot. I'm actively doing everything I can to take this page down. Yeah. All right. So you like, Henry, what the hell? Where did you get this? They were beefing. Let me close some of these tabs out, guys. Let me close them out. I got to close some stuff out. Where did you get that they were beefing from? Where did that come from? It ain't just come out of thin air, did it? And no.
Nope.
No, it didn't. So we gonna go back to, give me a second. I have to gotta shrink this down. I have to go back to some old videos where it was all kind of documented, right? It was all documented, and I want to bring it up. I want to show you guys where the hate came from, because everyone's like, where is the hate? Where did it come from? I'm like, look, it's out there. If you look for it, if you know where to look, you'll find it. But shout out to my guy, Dust Productions. What does he say? JDF and Austin took pictures together at the 2017 Rangers movie premiere. Yeah, they did. That is very true. That is very true. Let me, my stuff is off. Like, they be killing me with this. All right, so this is the video where it kind of captures them not liking each other. It's right here. I'll show it. Let me share it
now.
Shout out to
let's get the heartbreak.
Nerd Affiliated. He did a great video, and it kind of shows it. The flat Earth cannot escape me. Yeah. Shout out to Dust, man. Yeah, he be infiltrating. he be on their ass. All right, so this is the video where it's like, hey, they did not like each other. So after the PPP stuff came out, JDF, he had this to say. And shout out to my guy at Nerd Affiliated, because he brought it up. He showed it. He showed the proof, guys. And I love some proof. And this could be reviewed, but we're not going to be on here a long time. Maybe this is new for Tammie. Maybe Tammie didn't notice.
Starting to kick in. He sent me a video.
All right.
That Jason David Frank was doing a live stream. He actually made some comments on it, which I found very, very interesting. So let's hear it. Give that a watch real quick.
I want you to watch that for one reason. Watch his whole interview and watch how he literally just hates me. Watch my interview on House Coliseum. And when you watch it, tell me now's the opportunity where I could jab, and I'm not going to. Here's what I'm going to tell you. When this comes out and he talks, forgive him. Straight up. People make mistakes. Certain people know how he is and all. Yeah, I'm too nice. It's just the way it is.
It's messing up.
Forgive him. Yeah. Make your own judgments. Do not let it destroy your childhood dreams of Power Rangers, okay? We all make mistakes. Thank you for telling me it's time's up. Now, with that.
All right, so he's like, look, when you go see the interview, watch what he says. Watch him sneak diss me. Watch all that good stuff. And someone said, what was the beef about? Jose Trujillo? He said, what was the beef about? I don't know. Speculation, I could say jealousy. I'll talk about it at the end. I'll say jealousy. JDF. It could be jealousy. Envy. Whatever you want to call it. So here is the Coliseum interview. Shout out to Nerd Affiliated. And he actually has a unreleased, a recording of JDF talking that not too many people have seen, that JDF didn't even know he was recorded, and he kept the same energy. But let's hear what Austin had to say.
And you could see here that Austin has embraced the Red Ranger, all of that stuff. And it turns out that Austin and the other Rangers were help his mom pay for things, whatever. So let's jump in to see
this right here, I believe. Sorry.
Let's continue.
All band together. Let's walk off the show.
We got right here.
And convince him I didn't need to be a millionaire.
Okay, so this is where Austin St. John is talking about how he wanted everyone to walk off the show. He tried to pull a Jerry Maguire. Who's coming with me? You coming with me? Cheyenne, you coming with me? Shaw, you coming with me? Vinny, you coming with me? Tammie, you coming with me? Who's coming with me?
But I wanted to be able to help my mom get dental care. I believed in standing up for what I believed was right. I couldn't help my mom get groceries. Right. I was living with Walter Jones, my co-star, and 2 stunt guys in a house in Glendale trying to save extra money.
Right.
Could I have lived alone? Sure. But I wanted to live with the others so I could save money.
Right.
And they wouldn't do it. And then at the end,
they
cut Jason, Frank, Amy, and Dave cut a side deal, probably through Frank, where
you see, hey, they cut a side deal probably through Frank. Where's your goddamn proof, Austin? Do you know it was through Frank? Did you see the paperwork, or you just, you speculating? Because if I start speculating, you're gonna get pissed the fuck off.
After they all promised to walk with us and band together, it was only Walter Twee and I that had the balls to stand up for what was right. And now the Frankendouche says to the world, you got to have thick skin if you're in Hollywood. Okay. Or you can have no standards.
All right. You see that vitriol? Why he was so mad? Yeah, because he thought he was the leader. Like, here's the thing. You could think you're the leader. But when it comes down to being the leader, it could be different. And now the leader is gone, Jason, of Comic-Con, of the Rangers Comic-Con, if you ask me. He was the leader. And now Austin wants to potentially pivot in that position. However, he got this legal battle that's looming over his goddamn head that's really about to slow his ass down. So they're like, how did this come about? And now let's go to this video right here, guys. This video right here is candid as hell. And Jason didn't even know he was being recorded. Shout out to Nerd Affiliated, because I promised him I would show his video, and I'm a man of my goddamn word. So I'm going to show it. Look, he didn't know he was being recorded because he came in soft, and then he turned the camera off, but the mic was still on.
The Dragon. Yes. Did you read it?
That's
I did.
Nerd Affiliated.
I actually thought it was really good. I'm a big fan of the whole,
So Nerd Affiliated, meeting them at a comic book shop. Ironically, I think this was part of the PPP program, right? Part of the PPP. Are you down with OPP? Yeah, you. Anyway, I'm showing my age.
Coming back in, but the power is not all being there. There's damage there, and it reminds me of just years of combat. You get beat up over time.
The Legend of the White Dragon is going to be. You're going to really see something special. Put your name on this one too.
Yeah, Hey Archer. You put on there. Have the pink picture.
So.
Can I ask? Hey Archer. Yes, the YouTube channel. Can I ask a question? So 1996, Tommy Oliver and his friends beat up one Steve Urkel in a park. He comes back, gets revenge.
Hey, great question, by the way. You see this? And he got the proof. I love when you got the proof. Look at Jason in his ponytail. Tammie, you see your husband? Sorry, you see the ponytail.
So if you could go into a machine, get martial arts, this
complex.
Uh-oh. What the hell? Did my stream just cut out? Dude, they are trolling me. My internet company is trolling me right now. What the hell? As soon as I play it, it's lag. As soon as I play lag. All right, let me close some boxes. Let me get that out of here. Give me some time, guys. Let me keep that up. Let me get that out of here. All right, here we go. Hopefully it's no more lag.
I am happy with who I am and what I am, so I would just pick myself and upgrade myself. That's the question.
There you go. I like that.
That's the easiest. People say the white or the green. I'm like, both.
All right, so now we get into the unreleased part, and I see it's lagging again, dude. I have no idea what's causing this lag. It is pissing me off beyond belief. But so this is the unreleased part. This is where the hot mic is on, and JDF has no idea.
Awesome, thank you. Another cool thing I just didn't get on film, but that big respects the other day when you did your live stream and you were saying how you could have dug at Austin, but you were like, I'm not going to do that. That was very big of you. So I just want to commend you on that.
It's that we all make mistakes, man.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where, you make a mistake. If he's guilty, own up.
Yeah, let due process happen.
It is. I mean, that's why everyone says that the curse of Power Rangers and the death of Power Rangers.
No.
My brother's on there. There ain't no curse. People die, man.
Yeah, life happens.
You know what I mean? Like, life happens. You got 100-something Rangers, and you put the curse of it. It's like you put a curse on COVID. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just life happens. So they group all this stuff together. Unfortunately, people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Learn, live, and grow.
Appreciate you doing this, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, see you later.
Appreciate you. See you.
Thank you.
All right, so RIP JDF. Let me get back to the docket. Let's get back to the order. So that was them in Lexington, and that was their beef. Kind of revisited just a little bit. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going because I want to kind of keep this to 2 hours. I want to kind of keep it 2 hours. I got a lot of stuff to do. Anyway, so he goes to Lexington. He sees Tammie. He takes the picture. Everything goes crazy. Everyone is like, ooh, wee. Now we getting good. Guys. Now we getting good. Now let's see what happens when you think they granted so many motions. Every time you see green, they like, yeah, man, travel, go make some money. And then our boy Austin, he tried to pull a fast one. Guys. They're like, oh, you want to go make some more money? Go make some more money. Now we in 2023. They like, go make some more money, man. Yeah, go make money. Go make some money. He's like, all right, what about this? So you see this on 223. They say, hey, order denied. You like denied? They like, nope. No. What did he ask for? Where do you think he asked to go on 223 where they would deny his ass? Right? Look, I got it. You know I got it. What country do you think he wanted to go to for them to say no? Like, what country? All right, let's go through it. Let's go see. Let's see where he was trying to go. Remember, he submitted his goddamn passport. He can only travel in the United States with permission. Texas, anywhere. Someone said New Zealand. That's a great guess. But nope. All right, so here we go. Defendant's motion for authorization for travel. He come back. He's like, hey, guys. Hey, Mr. Geiger, appear for the court. As part of the conditions, he has to have been restricted to Texas, approval to, travel out. He also was ordered to submit his passport to the clerk of court. Okay, so they like, give me the goddamn passport. He like, all right, here's the passport. So now he comes in, he says, hey, the ability to attend these, Mr. Geiger is an actor and a martial artist whose work has taken him to locations around the United States and the world. They say in world for a reason. In recent years, his travel has primarily been to attend conventions and exhibitions to interact with fans and hobbyists. Cool, no problem. The ability to, attend these conventions and exhibitions is needed for him to provide for his family, including his wife and 3 children. Okay, so he like, what's the request? Okay. He like, hey, I want to go to Peru Comic-Con in 2023. It's taking place between April 27th and May 1st. And, he's filed 8 motions previous, all of which have been granted. Now, look, he say, look, hey, I'm not a flight risk. My wife is not a flight risk. She doesn't even have a passport and will remain at home to care for the children while he attends this event. Yeah, Peru. Peru, guys. Peru. So he's like, hey, we're respectfully asking to travel to Peru and we'll provide everything for Comic-Con. He's like, hey, I want to go to Peru for Comic-Con. And look, it took them 2 seconds. They looked at this and they was like, nope. Hell no, man. What? Wait. You want a federal indictment? You facing federal charges and you trying to go to Peru? They didn't even give them no explanation. They like, look, having considered this motion is hereby denied. Fuck no, man. So what? You get a connect and fight, and now you in Bali, and we trying to track your ass down in Bali like we don't extradite? Hell no. All right, now look, guys, this is where it gets interesting. We're gonna go back to the docket, and you're gonna see some. So now look, he went to Lexington, he met Tammie, he said, hey, I want to go to Peru, and it was like, nope. Now we gonna look at it was a revelation in the case. One of somebody, let's go to this one first. Hold on, I gotta make sure I show this in the right order. I don't want to mess y'all up. Uh-oh. Is it not here? That's the full indictment. Oh, I have to open it up. Give me 1 second. Oh, man. So basically, somebody snitched. And of course, you're like, Henry, who snitched? I'm like, look, guys. I know you try to keep it private. Now, look, allegedly, all this good stuff. All is good stuff. Someone snitched. Someone was like, look, I ain't built for this. I swear I thought I had it up though. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here we go, right here. Yep, all right, here we go, right here. All right, so you like, Henry, who snitched? Henry, who snitched and how do you have it? I'm like, look, man, I'm fucking good. That's how I got it. I'm that good. Who snitched? Give me a second. I gotta pull it up. Give me a second. I thought I had it. You like, who snitched? And how did you, of all people, get the data, get the snitch, and they wanted your ass out the case? Does he know they snitched? I'm like, I hope so. I mean, his lawyer should. All right, here we go. Give me a second. Boop and boop. All right, so you like, yo, Henry, this is getting wild. You
dig, bro. You like to dig.
Yeah. So look, this how they let you know. This how they let you know somebody snitched, right? They're like, hey, oh shit, this is hilarious. I mean, not funny because did 6ix9ine snitch? Yeah, we know he snitched. Oh shit, someone said, let him cook. Okay, so look, guys. I saw to let him cook, I'll cook on it. 19 people got arrested. You have to imagine 19 people are facing these trials. You're like, what kind of type of time he's facing? He's facing life-changing time. And when you arrest 19 people, at least one person gonna snitch. One person gonna be like, yo, I got a family. One person gonna be like, yo, I can't go to jail. One person is like, yo, if I drop the soap, it's a wrap for me. I'm talking. I'm 6ix9ine out here. I'm singing to whoever want to listen. So look, this is how the United States lets you know that, hey, somebody snitched. You're like, wait, what? Yeah, somebody snitched. You like, I thought, wait, what? The deadline passed. They like, yeah, it did. Okay, so this is a motion for a continuance. There's our guy, Jason Lawrence, right here. Jason Lawrence Geiger. And they basically, hey, we need another continuance. We need another continuance. Shout out to Melissa. I see she in the chat. She didn't send me like 1 million emails. And now she finally like, I'm going to start chatting you now. I'm going to get out here. I'm going to put my name out here. All right. So look, all defendants agreed to a continuance in this case with the exception of Alexander Eric Costano, who is in opposition. You like, is Alex the snitch? Is he? Nope. Hell no. He ain't the snitch. He ain't the snitch. Now, look, I don't know who is the snitch. I have my inclination, and I'll tell you why when we get to it. Okay, so the highlighted part, furthermore, look, parties request a continuance because it's a multi-defendant complex case discovery in voluminous and intricate, and there are international and components of the case, including a fugitive who has not been located or arrested. You like, he like, yo, I'm in Peru. I don't know Austin. I don't know any of these people. I'm out of here. I heard about the indictment. I knew what it was about. And I was like, peace. All right. But further, the government has already entered into a plea agreement with one defendant and anticipate more resolutions in the next few weeks. If I'm him, I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. Who entered in a plea agreement with the government and who was on the run? Who was on the run? Who entered into the agreement? These are two major questions. Okay. Maybe I have the answer to one. Maybe I have the answer to one. Oh, shout out to my guy Patrick Sky in the chat, man. Oh man, and he cracking jokes. He should. Oh man, it's a good one. I'm gonna put it up here. All right. Prison is an untapped potential for meeting fans, mini Comic-Cons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now look, I'm not laughing at Austin. I'm just laughing at like, look, someone fled. He's trying to go to Peru. They was like, nope. And then you find out that someone is cooperating. You like, holy shit. What do we got ourselves into? You like, who's cooperating, Henry? I'm like, look, I'll tell you who probably is not cooperating, but they pled guilty. Okay. They pled guilty. And they're probably not cooperating. Let's go to it right now. Let's go to it right here. So my man Gregory, like, look, hey, F what you're talking. I'm entering a guilty plea. It says, hey, what did he say? Hey, order adopting United States magistrate judges report and finding defendant guilty. Okay. Gregory Fitzgerald Hatley. This is all public information. I'm not doxing anyone at all. Not doxing anyone at all. Patrick came in here with the heat. Maybe he's not an ASJ fan. All right. So anyway, the court referred to this matter as United States magistrate, blah, blah, blah. What are we here? What are we here for? Hey. The parties have not objected to this judge's findings. The court hereby adopts the findings in fact and recommendation on a guilty plea of the United States magistrate judge. They like, who is it? In accordance with the defendant's guilty plea, the court finds defendant Gregory Fitz Hatley Jr. guilty on one count of the indictment charge in violation of this, which means conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And they signed this 2 days before they was like, hey guys, here's a continuance. Here's your continuance. All right, so like, let's get to it. Oh my goodness. Anyway. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to, I believe I covered everything. Let's get to, first, let's go to the statement, right? Because now we're going to go through the indictment and we're going to figure out who did what, and then we're going to drop the link and let y'all come up. All right. Shout out to Intensify. What does he say? Hi, Henry. What is your professional opinion is likely the sentence for Austin St. John if found guilty? Definitely an interesting topic for a stream. All right, look, Intensify. I'm going to come to your question at the end. I'll give you my sentence that he, if found guilty, what he'll likely get. And I'll even tell you why. And I actually have an example of someone who did something similar in their sentence. So thank you for the donation, Intensify. We will get to your question. I promise you at the end. Let's get to what the federal government had to say about the arrest. All right, so some people do their due diligence, guys. Some news organizations, they actually do their due diligence. They talk to the investigators. They get a comment. They say, hey, what the hell is going on? Okay. And this is Foxcom 29. Maybe this might be Fox out of Texas. Okay. They covered the arrest and they spoke to one of the investigators. Somebody said, of course. Of course. Yes, I'm going to get to it. I promise. And what does he say? Okay, so he's right here. I'm gonna make it bigger. I just wanted to highlight it. This is a former federal prosecutor. And I think like as my channel grows, I'll start probably having professionals come on to kind of break this down, as opposed to me just like, breaking it down from the limited knowledge I know. Okay. So what does they say? Basically said this is according to the press release from the Attorney General. They're about to give you the story, basically everything, how it happened. And then we're going to see Austin St. John's role in it that the government accuses him of. We're going to look at the penalties, and I'm going to answer Intensify's question of how much time would he get if he's convicted. Okay, so according to Huffington Post, yada, yada, Hill and Morgan were masterminds behind the scheme. Hill allegedly recruited people to use existing businesses or create businesses to apply for PPP funding. Morgan then helped with the paperwork and fabricated documents. So remember these names: Morgan and Hill. Hill was the recruiter. Morgan did the paperwork. Okay. Now, once in receipt of the fraudulently obtained funds, the defendants did not use the money as intended, such as to pay employee salaries, cover fixed debt, or utility payments, or continue healthcare benefits for employees. So that's what the money was supposed to be used for. They didn't use that. They was like, hell no, we doing some other stuff. And I got what they actually spent the money on too. That's the beauty of it. I got what they spent the money on. Instead, the defendants typically paid Hill and Moran, transferred money to their personal accounts, and spent the funds on various personal purchases. Okay. Yes. So that's what they're saying. And there's going to be documents. Now, this is the former federal prosecutor talking. There is going to be documents that will show bank accounts being opened, the money coming out, the money going out. All of that will be well documented, said the former federal prosecutor, John Helms. Federal investigation said once recruited the others into the scheme, the others assisted in making the fake account. So basically, once you get people hey, Cheyenne, I need you to start that business. I need you to open that account. And then we're going to get you this PPP money. We're going to get paid. And no one's going to come for us because they're giving out like $300 billion. No one's tracking this. And they was like, yeah, we tracking this shit. All right. So where we at? The others named in indictment allegedly, they have to say allegedly, even if they have proof, paid the men, then transferred money to their personal accounts. And the investigator goes on to say some people invested their money in foreign accounts. And he says, look, this is very important, guys. Listen up. I don't think if any of these cases go to trial that it's going to rely heavily on witness testimony. That's not completely corroborated by lots of records, he said. That means they're going to be looking at paperwork. They just going to be looking at paperwork. That's it. That's all you're going to be seeing them looking at paperwork. He said, what you are seeing now is the government trying to get back a lot of money that they lost and get justice for the people who abused the system. All right, now let's get into the indictment. Now remember Austin St. John's statement. We can show, I'll share it briefly. We'll go through it. He says, look, this is Austin St. John's statement prepared by him via Instagram. He's a father, husband, role model, friend to many. The indictment detailed is populated in a multitude of individuals, the majority of which he does not know or have knowledge of or never met or interacted with. So he's like, look, I don't know a lot of these people. It's our understanding that Austin put his faith and reputation and finances in the hands of third parties whose goals were self-centered and ultimately manipulated and betrayed his trust. So he's saying he's blaming Jermaine. It's their fault. I trusted him, but I showed you guys the Wesley Snipes. That shit don't cut it in federal court. They like, we don't care. You signed off. You should have been made aware. You should have known. And Austin's like,
what is going on?
I'm like, look, this is they charging your ass. That's what's going on. They charging your ass. He says, we expect Austin's legal team to successfully defend against these charges and lead to his ultimate exoneration as we respect the privacy of Austin's family in light of the situation. Thank you for your support. Now, look, let's pull up the indictment and then we'll go through it. Where we at? Right here. All right. So now, before we get into this, guys, let me give you a disclaimer. Let me give y'all a disclaimer. I'll put it up here. This is not me trying to bash them. We're just going to report the facts, and I'll give you my honest opinion and the likely outcome. Because remember, they're 97%. They're Steph Curry at the line. They don't miss. If your name is on this indictment, you probably going down. That's just, it's a high percentage. You have a 3% chance of walking away exonerated. 3%. 3%. Now, in order to get this, right, there were 19 people charged. And when you order these documents, they redact everything except for the Red Ranger's part, his role that he played. They like, look, we only going after the Red Ranger. So You can only see it. So what I had to do was I had to download, pay for basically to open all these other cases to see their part. Of course, I wanted the leaders. These people right here, Michael Hill, and Andrew Moran, I wanted to see what role they played. And I wanted to see if he knew them. And you guys could see, and I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll at the end. I don't want y'all focusing on the poll early. Okay, so this is the indictment, guys. This is the indictment. This is the main event. You know, before we get to the main event, let's take a flip back. I don't want to get to it right away. All right, so there was also in this flat Earth group, whatchamacallit, there was a picture of Jenna, right? And someone was like, you should talk about Jenna. All right, so what they say about Jenna? They said, you know, hey, he posted this incredible lady who was doing her father proud. I could not be more impressed. Tammie Frank. This is a great picture. Let me zoom out just a tad, just a hair, so you guys can see it. So there's Jenna. There's Austin St. John. Out of there. Give me a second. There we go. So we out of there, and people are literally started attacking Jenna. They like, hey, Jenna shouldn't be at Comic-Cons. I'm like, what? She is in a movie, Legend of the White Dragon. She is JDF's daughter, you know, one of the daughters. So there's that. Okay, but what were they saying? This is a very saddening photo. Ironic considering he could never get along with her father. Let's see, view more comments, see what they're saying. Maybe he could be her new daddy. Like, this is flat Earth talk, man. And look, if you look up some of these people, you will see exactly why they may say some things like that. Plot twist: Tammie was secretly dating Jason, cheating on Jason David Frank with Austin behind his back the entire time, and their plan was to make him self-delete. Like, this is flat Earth. Like, I'm telling you, you start reading some of these, and your mind just turns to mush, guys. Like, they posting pictures of Tammie, but me personally, I'm like, yeah. And I have known some people in the chat have met Jenna, and they talked to me about a half an hour about how phenomenal it was. So shout out to Jenna. Let's give her a shout out to Jenna for representing that Comic-Con. And I endorse it. Look, Eric met her. Eric, one of my mods, he met her, and he talked to me for about a half an hour. And maybe I could put up the pictures. Let me remove this. Let me remove this real quick before I just go gung-ho into my messenger and see if I can show y'all the pictures. All right, there we go. Here we go. I'll show it now. There we go. And I do have his permission. So there is Letty, and there is Eric, and there is Jenna. Can I make this bigger? No, it just makes them smaller. So there's them meeting Jenna. They said they have a phenomenal time speaking with her, and shout out to them. So, all right, let's get into it. Someone said Jenna's the best. Jenna, hey, put some J's in the chat for Jenna, man. You know, I've talked to her a couple times, not too much, but you know, I message her every now and then. Shout out to Jenna. So, but people are attacking Jenna now. They're like, hey, I got to close this out, man. I got my whole messenger up there. Yeah, put them J's in the chat for Jenna. All right, so let's get back into the indictment. All right, here we go. Share this tab. All right, so we're at the indictment, guys. Let's go through it. And shout out to everyone if y'all met Jenna. I never met her in person. I never met Tammie. I never met Jenna. I never met Francis. Like, y'all meeting more people than me. Shout out to Letty too. All right, so let's go through the indictment. Remember, guys, 19 people were charged. So in order to get these names, I had to order 19. Every time you see something blue, I had to order it. Okay, like blue. I was like, oh gosh, I don't know why they just didn't unredact the whole thing. And I'll tell you who potentially is cooperating. And if I'm them, I'm probably cooperating because they have the smallest row, the most legitimate row, if you will. Okay, so basically this is the indictment. They get all the people together and they say, hey, here's the evidence. Here's the co-conspirators. This is what we want to charge them with. and they start giving you the background. So here we go right here. Now, remember, this black stuff was redacted, and I had to do some digging. I had to...
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
to do some goddamn digging to get it out. Okay? Defendants Michael Hill and Andrew Moran were individuals residing in Texas. On the 19th, Hill opened a bank account at this bank called Hill's Account. Hill is the sole authorized signer of this bank account. On June 30th, Moran opened a bank account, and he's the sole signer. So basically saying, hey, everyone, these two people got their own bank account, only them can access it, okay? So now we just giving y'all the backstory, and then we're going to get to Austin St. John's role that he allegedly played. I couldn't find out who did this, who had the Chase bank account. But Newman, I found out Newman because look at this, right? If you're going to do some dirt, this guy's name is Newman something, Cord Newman, and he named it Cord Global LLC. So I'm like, oh, this got to be Newman. And I pulled it, and yeah, it was Newman. All right, so the Small Business Administration, they're going to talk about that. This is just the agency to maintain the strengths of the nation's small businesses, guys. That's who they're defrauding, okay? We know about the PPP protection program. Hey, people need money. People need to stay afloat. That's what you go to get the money during relief. All right, you're like, what? Henry, what the hell happened? Who did what? Okay, so they give you all the information about PPP. Basically, I'll summarize it for you guys because I want to kind of get through this, and then I'll call you guys up. In order to get the PPP loan, you have to be a small business. You have to have employees, and you typically going to put the money that you receive to your employees to upkeep of the business or whatever. Okay, it covers payroll, healthcare, all that good stuff. And now we want to count one. Okay. This is where we get into the nitty gritty. The count one, and it's only one count. They only charged them with conspiracy because typically, right? Typically, these charges, they let you get the money, and then they wait to see what you do with the money. And then if you try to clean the money, they try to get you for money laundering. They play a dirty game, and they like, oh, we see Blake got the money. Blake got the money, guys. All right. Let's just wait. Let's see what Blake do. Let's see if he try to like put it in his bank account. Let's see if he try to clean it. Let's see if he use it to launder. He add other money to it. You know, let's see if he try to get on his Ozarks. Okay. He tried to clean the money. Okay, now we can get him for wire fraud and money laundering. And Blake like, yo, how you? And they looking at Blake like, bad boys, what you gonna do? Now look, I told you guys I did have the arrest video. And if y'all can hit the like button, I'll show you the arrest video right now. I'll show it to you right now. When they kicked in his door, y'all like, yo, Henry, how'd you get the tape? I meant to show it, but at the beginning of the indictment. Here is the video of Austin St. John getting extracted. Let me clear this out. Now, look, you've never seen this footage before. No one has it. No one's even going to pull it. I pulled it because you know why? I like to dig.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
All right, so here we go, guys. Brace yourself. This is a little, you'll see. All right, FBI raids going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
FBI, open up!
So you guys saw that, right? You saw him kick in the door. They pumped in the 4-4, and that was the video, guys. That was them getting arrested. The FBI did it. You know, look. If you hear that,
FBI, open up!
Look, I thought they was coming for me for a second. That was the body cam footage. All right, look. You know what? look. Y'all want to put a 1 in the chat. If you want to see the arrest video again. And basically what they did was they black hoodied him, handcuffed him to a helicopter and flew his ass out of there. Okay, that's they had to get him. They had, you know, he's dangerous, man. He knows all the karate. Okay, y'all want to see the video again? I see some ones in the chat because y'all want to see the arrest video again. No, they didn't want him to flip the power coin. That's why. They was like, yo, if he gets the power coin, it's gonna be a problem. He may turn into the Goat Ranger. And they was like, look, we gotta come in hot. We gotta come in hot. Turn your sound down. I see we got some ones in the chat for all right. Look, we'll just play the first part and them kicking in the door, and then we'll keep it moving. We'll do a half. A half one, guys. FBI, open up! Look, they was coming in hot. They was coming in hot, guys. They was coming in hot. Maybe at the end I'll play it again, but that was the body cam footage of them arresting them. Let's get back to the document, guys. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing. Let's get to it. All right, so y'all. All right, look, here we go. So count one. So from approximately May 20th and continuing through the date of this indictment, the exact dates being unknown, the grand jury in the Eastern District of Texas, here are the defendants, right? Now look, there's our guy, Jason Geiger, which is the Red Ranger. This is Hill and Moran. They're saying he's the whatchamacallits. Hatley, he took the plea deal. He was like, look, I am out of here. I am guilty. Newman, he was like, he was just a random. I was just trying to basically figure it out. Okay, so here it goes. The overview of the conspiracy. So this is what they present to these people. The defendants led by Mr. Hill and Mr. Moran executed a scheme to defraud the lenders of the Small Business Administration. Hill recruited these co-conspirators to use an existing business or create a business to submit applications to obtain PPP funding. Okay, once enlisted, Moran assisted his co-conspirators with the application of the paperwork, including fabricating documentation and submitting the application through online portals. Online equals wire fraud. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. Like if I'm going too fast, just put some F's in the chat for too fast. Okay. Hill was the recruiter. Moran was the paperwork guy because the paperwork got to check out. Okay, if the paperwork don't check out, you get rejected and you don't get the money. Okay, on the applications, the defendants misrepresented material information such as the true nature of their business, the number of employees, the amount of payroll. Based on these material misrepresentations, the Small Business Administration and other financial institutions approved and issued loans to the defendants. Okay, now look, this person is whatchamacallit. Okay. Once in receipt of the funds, the defendants did not use the money as intended to pay salaries, cover fixed debt, utilities, so on and so forth. Instead, they typically paid Hill and Moran, transferred money to their personal accounts, and spent funds on various personal purchases. Okay. In other instances, the defendant sent fraudulent obtained funds to Spencer for the purported investment in foreign exchange markets. Now, the thing about Spencer, right? When I went to get all of their indictments, Spencer's is still sealed, guys. It's still sealed. And his role is just to invest the money. So he could be like, look, I didn't secure a loan. I didn't even know these guys were doing this. All I did was take their money and invest it. That's it. That's all. Okay. So, and they said it in the press release that they were giving funds to Spencer to invest in foreign exchange markets. So I just put two and two together as an investigator that it's likely him, but I can't confirm 100%. Okay. In total, we got 16 loans, $3.5 million. All right. Let's get into the means and the manner of the conspiracy. Okay. Look, we know how they did it. They opened the bank accounts. They fabricated employees. Let's see what they did. All right. We want to know what the hell did they do? All right. The defendants used the funds for luxury jewelry, items, and vehicles. But here's the kicker, guys. Look at this. Look at this. My man didn't even get a VPN. The defendants submitted applications and accessed their PPP loan accounts using the internet, which that's how you get wire fraud, frequently from an internet protocol address, IP address, that resolved back to Moran. like, so he just followed him from his house. He like, oh, just come on over, bring the paperwork, and I'm gonna just follow him online. They like, are you gonna use a VPN? He like, nope. No. For what? They're not gonna catch us. They giving 300 billion out. We ain't going for that much. We just going for a little. We just going for just a little. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? All right, so let's keep going. So look, the defendants paid Hill and Moran and Spencer to invest. Okay, that's what that says. Acts in further of the conspiracy. Let's just make a beeline. Okay. Newman, right? Let's see what Newman did. He took out a loan to get the funds or whatever. And he basically, it says the funds will be used, he put on his application to retain workers and maintain payroll to make mortgage interest payments. So look, I need the money to pay my workers. Okay. It sounds good, you know, or whatever. But what he actually did, right? It traced back to whatchamacallit. It traced back to Moran. They're like, hey, it traced back to you. Like you said you was paying your workers, but it traced back to him. Okay. Anywho, the IP address was the same one for the PP loans for the accounts. Now, look, this is good for ASJ because he did not go through Moran to file his loan. Okay, he did not. So that's kind of never trust a Newman. I don't even want to say I don't know what Newman is. So Newman, okay, said he had 9 employees, average monthly expense of $90,000. When in actuality, he had no employees and no payroll. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I need $90,000 to pay my employees. They're like, well, how many do you have? He like, I got 9 employees. Okay, and what they making? They making about $10,000 a month. So I need about $90,000. They're like, okay, man, seems legit. No problem. Here's $90,000. Okay. They like, look, man, you fabricated that shit. You fabricated it. So look, on on June 23rd, they gave him the money that he got. He sent $225,000 to Newman's account. So they like, Newman, you lied and you sent the money to Newman, dude. You go. You like, hey, Newman, bad boys, what you gonna do? Like, what was you thinking, Newman? So he go. Now look, now we just getting into misuse. Now misuse is a little small, and they still got Newman. They like Newman. Newman. You obtained $225,000. You didn't have no employees, and you sent Hill $140,000. Come on, man. Like, what are you? And you pled not guilty. You didn't think a plea would be applicable. You didn't think a plea would be applicable. You got no employees. You said you had 9. We gave you $225,000. Why the hell you wired Hill $140K? You wired him $140K. Like he that's what the bank transfers say. That's what the government say you did. That's not what I'm saying you did. And oh gosh, once in receipt of the funds, Hill sent the money along with other funds to Spencer for foreign market exchange. Now, here we go. Hill, of course, Hill got his. He applied for and received $225 for his business. He like, look, uh-oh. Let him cook. Okay, so someone said to let him cook. This is what happens, man. Shout out to Actual King Smith, man. Appreciate your donation. This is what happens. It's money. It's free money. Everyone is perceiving this as free money. So they like, look, we don't need to take too much. We don't want to come up on their radar. We're just only going to take $200,000. And when you see what's going to happen is I'm going to break down everyone's amount, what they took. Okay, so what did the Red Ranger do? What did Jason Lawrence Geiger do? Okay. On June 23rd, it says between on or about June 23rd and on or about July 2nd, Newman and Jason Geiger and some other people who were redacted transferred a total of approximately $421,000 into Hill's account. So they're saying, hey, Red Ranger, why are you sending money to Hill's account? And he's like, and in his statement, because I did not speak to him, so I can't say what he said or anything like that. I trusted the wrong people. I was misled. And they don't care. Misled, we don't care about that. So that was his count. Now let's go down further. We don't care about some of the other people because they're redacted, and I really don't care about redacted stuff. So less than 3 weeks later, on or about June 24th, someone wired approximately $1.4 million to the Commonwealth of Australia in Sydney. The $1.4 million consists of approximately $600,000 sourced by Hill, as well as approximately $830,000 sent directly from co-conspirators recruited by Hill. So that's about 1.4 million, guys. So that's where the 1.4 million comes. Recruited by him, including something from Iran. Now, other fraudulent PPP loans. Okay, let's go to it. Let's go through it, what they were doing. Yeah, Australia. So people are like, hey, this Peter K, he took out some money. And you're like, what did they use it for? Look at this, guys. Peter K took out some money, and he got 185,000. He sent 30,000 to Moran, and he used 90,000 for a house. All right, now we go to the Red Ranger, guys. This is where it gets a little murky. Okay, all right, here we go. I'll make it bigger so everyone can see, because this is what we're here for. Make sure you guys like the stream. On or about June 17th, 2020, Jason Geiger obtained a PPP loan for approximately $225,000 for St. John Enterprises. Of the PPP funds obtained, Geiger sent approximately $22,579 to Moran, and he invested $170,000 with Spencer. Now, this is what they're accusing him of. You know, this is bad boys, what you gonna do? And this is what they say. Look, on June 17th, he obtained a loan for $225,000. He sent $22,000 to Moran, and he invested $170,000 with who I'm presuming to be Spencer, the guy who they said was doing everything. And we have 33,000 missing. Maybe he sent some to Hill. This is going to be for the United States government to determine, not for me. So I'm just giving you the facts. This is all facts over feelings right here. This is it. It's all facts over feelings. So this is what they got him on. He sent money to Moran. He sent money to Hill. He got a loan. He invested it with somebody. Now, that's going to be his cross to bear, and I still owe Intensified a judgment. So what did some of the other people do? Some of the other people, most of them invested, right? But what some people was like, look, man, F this investing. They're like, I ain't invested nothing, man. F this. I'm going to show you what some did. Look. Somebody bought a freaking car. Like, look at this. Look at this. I need the Kevin Hart. Look at this. I need the Kevin Hart. Look at this. Look at this. I'm laughing, but it's like, this is what people do. You give someone a large amount of money, what the hell are they going to do with it? Not everybody going to invest. They're going to be like, I want to buy a car. Someone purchased a vehicle. Some dude sent some money to Moran, because you're going to see a lot of this. Everyone is sending money to Moran and then buying some stuff. So Moran basically had probably like a fee going on. And don't think they don't got text messages and emails to corroborate this. And some people may believe Austin. And it doesn't matter if he didn't know, guys. We saw this with Wesley Snipes. That it's they don't care. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. And that's exactly what they're going to. If you didn't know, you should have took the plea deal, and maybe you could have got the sentence I'm going to tell you at the end. Some dude used it just on freaking funds at a restaurant in travel. Like, what the hell? He got 200,000. He sent 100,000 to Moran and then went to the restaurant. Look, somebody purchased Louis Vuitton. Like, hey, I just got 200,000. What you about to do? Oh, I'm about to go to the Louis store. Like, what? Yeah, I'm about to go to the Louis store. We up. About to get the belt, the bag. I'm about to get the man purse. Who be rocking the Merce or whatever? Some people was just like, yo, I'm just gonna keep the money. Hey, I'm gonna just keep the money in my bank account. I'm gonna give Moran his cut, and then I'm gonna keep the money. Okay, I'm keeping the money. Basically, everyone sent Moran and Hill some money. That's what they're saying. Allegedly. All right, now let's make this smaller so we can see all the businesses. And then we'll talk about the sentence and the impact. So there's our guy, Red Ranger. He got $225,754. Now, look, this is all public record. You can look up who got the loans right now if you want to see. And I think they got like a bounty program. If you like report somebody who did it and didn't have it. Yeah, I don't want to see him be found guilty if he's truly innocent. But, you know, he has a family. So like my heart goes out to him because, you know, he got kids, a wife. They all depend on him. So if he goes down, what income do they have? I don't know. Like, I don't know the situation, but a lot of people rely on him, and he has companies, he has businesses. People are looking forward to him to go to Comic-Cons to promote products, to sell products. He's an important man. People may, feel a certain way about him, but he's a man at the end of the day. So, all right, now look at the charge. This is basically everything. They say, hey, look, they defrauded 3.5 million over 16 loans. And here's the charges, guys. Let's go to what he's facing. What is he facing? Now, look, here's the thing right here. This notice of criminal forfeiture. Hey, we want our money back. If you're found guilty, we want our money back, and we want fake property. We want real property, so they could potentially take memorabilia if he used some of the funds to purchase it, or maybe if he don't have the funds to pay him back if he's found guilty, and they say, hey, you got to sell that shit. Sell it. Original Morpher, come up off it. Helmets, everything, come up off it. House, everything, come up off it. It's very heavy, guys. So like, this is major stuff. And this is some of the things that they could take. I'll gloss through it. Any money that you still have left over, any money in the bank accounts, like I said, the car, everything. Anything that has been sold. So like, let's just say maybe he sold some property to Cheyenne. He like, hey, Cheyenne, here's some property for you on the low-ski. And Cheyenne buys it, and then he get convicted, and they like, Cheyenne, run that shit back. And Cheyenne like, no. And then next thing you know, FBI, open up! They kicking in Cheyenne door, telling her to get down on the ground. You don't want to hear that FBI open up. Hey, no one has ever been happy to hear FBI open up. Anything you take out of the district, like, oh, I just put it in the Caymans. I invested foreignly. They're like, oh, we gonna go get that, bro. This ain't no, you go to jail for 2 years and then you come back and you rich. They like, nope. Anywho, any commingled things, like, now this is the killer, right? Anything that has been commingled means you put it with other property. Maybe you got a joint account with Melissa, or you got a joint account with San. They like, shit, we coming for that too. All right, so what is he facing? He is facing, let's get to it. Don't get scared, guys. Don't get scared. He is facing up to 20 years and a $250,000 fine. And San asked me a good question. If the violation, now look, if he would have bankrupted a bank, he would have been looking at 30 years with $1 million fine, or supervised release up to 5 years. And typically what I've seen in this, people are getting anywhere from 1 to 2 years if convicted. So we saw a guy who got 12 months for 20,000. What's going to happen to a guy who potentially, allegedly got 200,000? So 20,000, I showed y'all the video. He got 12 months. 200,000 with an innocent plea. And what they going, look, I've seen a mock trial. And this is typically how a mock, anyone watch Your Honor? Anyone seen Your Honor? Put a Kofi brother. Anyone watch Your Honor? Put a H in the chat if you watch Your Honor. Anyone. Someone. Okay, no one watches Your Honor. All right. So intensified 12 months to a year if whatchamacallits. So in Your Honor, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, San watches Your Honor. Yes. San knows good television. They have a trial. And what's going to happen is the defense attorney for United States is going to try to make him out to be greedy, a horrible person. And his attorney is going to try to make him out to be a person who made a mistake. And they're going to say something to the jury to this effect. They're going to say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may know this person as Austin St. John, the Red Ranger, but Jason Lawrence Geiger is a different person. He's greedy. He attempted to defraud you. He attempted to steal from all of you, from your hard-earned tax dollars. And he did it by deceiving the federal government. And this is not some mistake that he would like you to think. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he wanted to get over. And it's going to say something like that. Now, this is all alleged, okay? This is all alleged, all right? This is how they're going to do it. And they did the same thing to this guy right here, right? If if you watch Your Honor, this kid right here, right? They deleted his mom. They deleted his sister. They set his brother up, deleted him. The kid comes back for revenge and accidentally kills his son, who basically did everything. And next thing you know, they try to kill him. They're like, look, we want to kill a whole family. Like, we want them all. We want them all gone. And the cops try to do it. And the cops don't succeed. And then he's on trial for his life. Oh, man, I accidentally clicked it. He's on trial for his life. And they literally make him out to be like some thug, some vagrant, some homicidal maniac. And he was like, look, man, I was just there to avenge my family's death. I wasn't like, I'm not this person. I came home to my entire family deleted. What do you expect? And he ended up, I'm not going to spoil it, but that's how it goes. But Austin St. John's lawyer, let me see. He's going to be like, look, man, Austin St. John, it's already, let's see right here. They're going to be like, he's a family man. He's a role model. He's a leader in this community. He helped with the military over in Kuwait. He's an honest guy who made an honest mistake in trusting the wrong people. He would never knowingly attempt to defraud taxpayers or the American government. Hell, he worked for him. His father was in the military. So he comes from a long line of people doing the right thing. And the only thing he did wrong is trust the wrong person. And here we are today, and we're going to prove our case. So that's how it's going to go, guys. So there's your mock trial. What do you guys think? All right, now let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, and then I'll bring you guys up. Give me a second. You know who's going to come up. Brent going to be like, I want to come up. I got a poll that's still open. Speaking of this poll that's still open, guys, people say they have not been getting notifications. So make sure you turn your notification bell on and all that good stuff. And I'll do another poll based on the evidence. I know it's premature. We didn't see all of it. All we saw is what the United States government wanted us to see. Did ASJ commit COMITT? I'm sorry, I think it's 2 M's. Yep. Commit conspiracy to wire. Conspiracy. What? To commit? Conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Like, what do you guys think? Did he do it? Anywho, I'll get the poll up. What do you guys? Where's Brent? You know Brent gonna come up and defend his king. Did ASJ commit conspiracy for wire fraud? Right? Is that the charge? I want to make sure I do it accurately, guys. I don't want to like do anything because this is serious. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Here we go. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud. This is very easy to get wrapped up on. Yes or no? Ask your community. And please vote based on the facts and not y'all feelings. I know people just going, people may not like them or anything like that. Flat earthers are probably, they watching, and then you got but we want everyone to use facts over feelings, guys. Facts over feelings. And shout out to whoever watching on Twitch. I appreciate you. Let me drop the link. So you guys can come up. What do you guys think? Now, I do got some other stories that we can cover because the stream, make sure you guys like the stream. Like the stream. Here we go. I'll post that and I'll pin it to the top for you guys. So you guys can, who's going to be the first one to come up? Is it going to be Brent? Is Brent at work? Is Brent, Cheyenne like, Brent, bring your ass up here. Oh man, Brent. They love you, Brent, man. Brent, you get a lot of love over here. Where is my post? I can't, my chat box is so small. What the hell? I gotta bring it over here. All right, here we go. So what do you guys think? Brent, where you at? I dropped the link. I gotta pin it to the top. Give me a second. All right, it's pinned to the top. So if you want to come up, holy crap, Brent. Oh, of course, guys. Of course. All right, Brent. All right, guys. Let's clap it up for Brent, man. Let's bring him on up. Brent, how's it going, man? How are you doing today? How's it feel, man?
Good. I have a nice an emoji, which is kind of nice. I mean,
you are
people that are trolling me and stuff, and
no, that's love. That's all love. Because here's the thing, Brent. They may feel a certain way about you, but you are actually here every stream for the most part. Even when I'm not talking about Ranger stuff, I see you in the chat. You'll pop in, you'll comment. Even with what was Matt Barnes, you were talking about Matt Barnes. I'm like, Brent is really knowledgeable in more things than just Power Rangers.
Well, because Matt Barnes is, I'm in SoCal, and he was local, so his altercation with Derek Fisher was kind of like news. I mean, quote news. I mean TMZ. I mean, it's not like real news, but kind of like the gossip.
The gossip.
Like TMZ. Like TMZ, you might hate them, but they're spot on every time, and that's how I heard about that Matt Barnes.
So thank you, Sean McAllister, for the $1 sticker. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Sean. All right. So what do you think about your idol, your hero getting charged with this conspiracy to commit wire fraud?
I think so far, I know you're going to say this is PR or excuse me, a PC, innocent until proven guilty. I know people are going to say, well, he doesn't look innocent, but there's many people that look guilty just by looking at the court documents, and then they're found out that they're found innocent, and you can't really determine that. And let's say the worst case scenario happened, and he intended to steal millions. That's the worst case, right? He intended, and he goes to jail for 20 years. Let's say
that's the worst. Yes.
Let's say that happens. People are going to use that as a shield to deflect criticism from JDF, which I feel it shouldn't. That's not right, because people should be. You can't use that ad hominem, like, oh, you're criticizing JDF, but look at your favorite Ranger, ASJ. He's a criminal. Well, yes, he's a criminal, and I know I would no longer support him at all. But that does not excuse any misdeeds from the other Rangers. Like if Walter Jones or Karen Ashley, if they do something wrong, you can't just say, "Oh, ASJ is a criminal, so you can't say anything about them."
Let him cook.
That's what happens.
You cooking? Keep cooking. Go ahead. So if he's found guilty,
right? And people on here, they post the emoji of me, and I know it's all in good fun, but most of these people, they're not willing to debate the facts. Like Henry, you had to defend your own chat from my facts. I had the facts all lined up. JDF.
Hey, we ain't talking about JDF.
You know,
we talking
right. But what I'm saying is like I'm willing to listen to all the facts about ASJ, and so far it's not looking good. But you have to let it play out because there could be something along the way where he's found innocent, and we have to let it play out. And I refuse to make judgments until everything plays out because innocent until proven guilty.
Okay.
And I know people are gonna. And, you know, so people might look guilty, like Jonathan Majors, he might look guilty to people because they have their preconceived notions of him or whatever, you know?
All right. So look, while I got you up here, I'm going to break something live with you. I forgot. I left this part out so we can cover it together. Okay. So we're going to have Brent up here, guys. Let me share this tab. And I will get to all the super stickers and donations after this. But while we got Brent up here, so basically, I left this out. I forgot to say it. The government has filed this to be a special case. Okay, so a special case or complex case is essentially they like, look, we got 18 defendants. All right, ain't no way in hell we need to be having 18 defendants tried by 18 different judges. So they said, hey, we gonna call this a complex case. And with it being a complex case, it goes to one judge. And they extended the plea agreement deadline right here to February 21st, 2023, which I don't think anyone took advantage of, sadly. And now we're going like, well, when's the case scheduled? When's the case? When does this go to trial? This goes to trial, guys, or will begin to go to trial. Here is the next date at the bottom right here. So it looks like you're going to have some deadlines for motions, which is like, hey, we want to put this into evidence or we want to suppress evidence. That can go both ways between the attorneys and the defense attorneys for the government, which the government has been able to suppress evidence that will prove people innocent. You think about the Central Park 5 and the court sentence. So we're looking at trial maybe end of November. Maybe December. They may push it to January of 2024. That's my prediction. So with that in mind, nothing to come out until probably January 2024, unless he strikes the plea deal. Okay. And I see we got some people in the back. I see we got Eric. I see we got Mr. Monster. I see we got our regulars back there. But what do you think about that, Brent? So it's going to be a while before we get any new information outside of a plea deal.
We just have to wait. I mean, I know that sounds like quote unquote bias, but I mean, we can't, with these type of things, you have to wait until the facts come out. And I know people on here, they're JDF fans. I understand he's your boy. I get it. And ASJ was one of his biggest rivals. And they're saying it doesn't look innocent. Looks don't matter. It's what the facts bear out. You know, you
cooking. You cook. Keep going. You're right.
It's just because it looks bad does not mean it is bad. Johnny Depp looked terrible.
Yes,
he looked horrible, and I said, doesn't look good at all. And then, but you have to wait till the facts play out. And if he's found guilty if he intentionally try to steal those millions, then I will not support him.
What about the memorabilia that you have? Would you give it away? Would you burn it? Would you sell it?
I wouldn't. I mean, it's tough to say because those involve feelings, and you have to wait to see when it actually happens, how you're going to react. Because I've never dealt with people that are straight up criminals. Like that's never something I never idolized Bernie Madoff or something like those type of people. So it's kind of like, how do you expect to know? Like, I wouldn't go to his comic. Like, well, actually, he'd be in jail, so there'd be no Comic-Con to go to.
For about 2 years. 2 years, probably.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any. And when he's released, like, I wouldn't support him. I'm sorry, but but people, I know people, they're going to use this as a shield to deflect criticism of JDF. And I know this is not JDF, like, you're not talking about it tonight, but they're going to use it as deflection. But people need to be criticized on their own merits, and you can't use ASJ's transgressions to deflect from any of the other Rangers. That's how I feel.
All right, you getting a lot of support in the chat for you always being you, which I've always respected. How do you feel about ASJ taking pictures with Tammie and Jenna? Is it good or bad for the community? How do you view it?
I mean, I went to a Comic-Con last week, and Walter, he was asked about JDF, and he gave an answer that's very different than what he told me. And it's kind of like, you have to. ASJ seems like he wants to put it behind him, but he can't. But he's trying, and like,
you can't beef with someone for 30 years and then take a picture with the widow and the daughter and then like, oh, it's over, we're good now.
It's over. No, but he's trying. Like, he told me but he's dead now. So the beef is over. Like, he told me the beef is over. I'm like, and I thought to myself, by the way he sounded, it's not. But he's really trying hard to move on, but he can't. That's how I feel. That's how I felt. So he's trying really hard to move on, but I don't think he has. I'm just being totally honest. Like, people can say whatever they want, but I don't think he has moved on. I think he has a lot of. JDF has said a lot of mean things about him, and he can't move. It seems like he can't, but he's trying, and he should get a lot of credit for that. But I don't think he hasn't moved on. I mean, the pictures, it only says so much. So.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Brent, for coming up and keeping it real and cooking. Let him cook. And representing for your tribe, which we tribe.
You guys have a tribe too, and so
Resilient Army. We out here. All right, Brent. Thank you for coming.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys, let me acknowledge some contributors. Thank you, San, for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate you, San. And San, she told me her story. And that's what I kind of want to create here, guys. I kind of want to create like a personal experience where you guys know me. I kind of know you. And thank you, Sam, for donating. You didn't have to. And it goes a long way for me. I appreciate that. What does Intensify say? Hopefully I answered your question. Will Brent watch Legend of the White Dragon? I'm sure he will. He's going to watch it. He knows he's going to watch Legend of the White Dragon for sure. He's definitely watching it. And even Cheyenne was like, Brent is cooking. Brent is really a Jason fan. Someone says, Brent, they thinking you a Jason fan. You low-key a Jason fan, Brent? You might be. All right, let's bring up Eric. We haven't seen him in a while. The link is pinned up. We're going to bring up Eric, then Mr. Monster, Shaun Riha, then Vinny. All right, Eric, what would you like to add, man?
What I would like to add, man, is it's certainly experiences watching you dissect everything, man. I mean, regardless of whether or not any Power Ranger is involved, dude. It's like you keep soundboxing, man. You just keep digging and digging. It's just more interesting. Every trouble is more interesting. But now, as far as this ASJ stuff is concerned, man, okay, I'm not going to involve any aspect of whether or not he's liked or whether or not he's the least popular or anything like that. On one hand, I know how easy it is to get fooled by people, like the right people who like know all the financial shit. I mean, trust me, I know. Yeah, but also at the same time, I mean, he is responsible for what he chooses to do. I mean, it seems like he kind of had maybe a bit of an idea of all the illegalities involved in what's happening, but even though, regardless of whether or not he knew what the other people were doing, So yeah, if he is involved, I mean, yeah, he does deserve to be penalized in some form. But we're now whether or not he's directly responsible, like he knew exactly what he was doing, or like he had ill intentions. I can't say. I mean, I'm trying not to be biased. I mean, he wasn't my favorite ranger, but he wasn't my least favorite either. But that's not the point. That's not relevant.
Okay. What do you think about the picture of Tammie and ASJ?
The picture of Tammie and ASJ, I'm not really offended by it. I mean, yeah, from one perspective, I can see how he wants to squash past beefs, for the sake of, the recently passed. But I mean, I can see how some people might be a little bit offended. Oh, you were beefing with the guy for years, and now you got to take a picture of it with his widow. I mean, I don't see a reason to be offended by that. I mean, it's just a photo. I mean, he's just trying to. It shows he's trying to show respect. But that's my opinion.
Okay. All right. Share your Jenna story briefly.
Oh man, Jenna. I wasn't even originally planning to see her. I didn't even know she was going to be in San Antonio. Yeah, I'm a Texan. Everything's going on. All this going on in Texan. Yeah, I'm a Texan. I was originally planning to meet David Yost, like I've explained, but then my wife Letty, my beautiful Letty, man, she finds out about More Phenomenal like last minute. Like, hey, Jenna's going to be over here at the Crossroads Mall, right? I'm like, really? Oh, that's going to be our first stop because it's closest. And then we didn't get there. We didn't get there like at a very fast timer like that. We took our time. We walked to the mall. We found her booth. No one was around it. And then because the time jump or whatever happened, people were getting a little bit late. I see like a couple of the Dino Charge people. I see Blake Foster from Turbo. He looks like Braun Strowman now. I can't believe he looks like that. I'm used to seeing him as a little kid.
All right,
and then,
and how was it with Jenna?
Jenna was more than I could ever hope for. She was amazing. I go to shake her hand. She embraces me with a hug, which I did not expect at all. She was just super nice, man. She had nice things to say about Letty. We had a great conversation. I mean, we almost held up the line, and Letty had to tell us, "Hey, we better go soon. We're holding up the line." I mean, yeah, but it was a great experience.
Would you recommend other people meet her?
Yes, I would highly recommend it. Yes, especially if you're a JDF fan, you're gonna love meeting Jenna. You're gonna love meeting her.
All right, thank you, Eric. I got to bring some other people up. They've been waiting, man. You have a great night, man. Peace.
You too, bud.
All right. That was Eric. That was one of our mods. All right, Mr. Monster. We are you ready, Mr. Monster? Mr. Monster in here. This is our native putty. Vinny and Shaun Riha, you next.
All right.
What'd you think of Austin St. John, this whole PPP conspiracy to commit wire fraud?
That was some pretty damning evidence, not gonna lie.
Okay.
I mean, I won't say that he's guilty yet. Just like they were saying, the other people you had up, I won't say that he's totally guilty yet because he could very well have just been, I won't say incompetent, but maybe he just thought he could do more than he could with the money, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that happened during COVID that people just weren't ready for. They weren't ready for like having to lose jobs and had to take loans from the government. So maybe he just didn't know all the legalities to what you could spend it on and where you could put it. That's just me giving the benefit of the doubt. We know that if JDF was willing to say something positive, like he's still a Ranger, your fandom of Power Rangers is not like destroyed, then like I would take that to heart. I would believe that. I'm not gonna like, even if he comes out. I mean, the worst that could happen is that, like you say, he's 2 years in jail, and he comes out. And I was thinking about this earlier when I was listening to the video. It was like, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah,
JDF dies as a hero. Austin St. John lives on to become sort of a villain.
Yeah.
I don't look at him as a villain, though. I think he's definitely done a lot good for the Ranger community. He obviously wasn't there as much as JDF, but he was there as much as he felt like, I guess, he needed to be. But I've been watching a bunch of his videos with Walter Jones and stuff like that, and I think a lot of that stuff is cool. And he watches, like, Austin St. John will watch these videos of people reading the comic books of his character And he's like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm becoming an Omega Ranger, blah 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 blah," because everyone wants to know the story of what really happened to the three Rangers when they left. I mean, in the we would know what happened in real life, money.
Yeah. All right,
but
so kind of reel you back in. What did you think about the Tammie and Jenna pictures?
Thought the pictures were fine.
Yeah.
The captions, bro. Captions, Austin, John, what you doing? Putting how you word that, bro? Pictures are whatever, but the captions, bro.
Yeah, the
like,
nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. Yeah, you're
nowadays,
right.
Everything's all good. Like, oh, that's kind of like a dig, but some people
just
let it go.
No, that was kind of weird. I mean, like, even in his video where he's talking about like now he's gone and this is how we have to deal with it. It's kind of like, wow, like they should have actually had that match, or they should have had an MMA match or something. They really
made so much money, even if it was staged, even if it was WWE style.
Exactly. In another, well, the way I see it, we got this reality, but in another reality, Tree Trang is still alive. Everyone's still alive, and they all come back for a cool 30th anniversary.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. That would have been.
I'm still gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna enjoy the 30th.
At the end. Thank you, Mr. Monster. I got to get the Vinny and then Shaun Riha.
Check out my Zords.
Let's go. Y'all see a putty owning a Zord.
Yeah, you got it on the Zords of Bulk and Skull.
All right, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you watching. All right, Vinny, where you at? Did we lose you? All right, Vinny, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh,
Good.
now you got some good sound. He in the room. He ain't moving. What's up, Vinny? How you doing tonight, man? What
Pretty good. I was in the garage last time because I didn't want to wake my daughter up.
Yes, I understand that.
She's 2. But yeah, good stream. As far as whether ASJ is guilty or not, I hope not. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it didn't look good from the start because, as you said, the feds is a 97 conviction rate?
97%.
So I mean, realistically, even if he was completely innocent, he'd probably still be going to jail anyway. I mean, when you're dealing with the feds.
Yeah, I mean, only person to beat him recently was NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, exactly.
and that was a firearm left in a car that he was driving. He was like, "It's not my firearm," and they couldn't prove it was.
Wow. I missed that whole thing because because even like I follow some former mobsters and they even say like, yeah, if you're indicted by the government, you better take a plea because as the federal government, because you're just
they look, it's 3 lawyers. They got 3 lawyers trying to convict all of them. He has one defending them, and they got him in the bank statements are what's going to be used as evidence. You saying you didn't know? No, we're not buying that, and don't let them have proof that you did know. Now you're talking more than 2 years.
I'll say this too: if he is convicted, like I don't have the same mindset as Brent. I'll still support him even if he is convicted. He's like between him and JDF, those are my 2 favorite dudes. So
those were everyone's 2 favorite.
Yeah, that's why when I found out all this beef, I didn't take a side. I was like, I was actually just disappointed. I was like, dang. I always imagine you guys being best friends. Like, what's up with this?
Yeah, they could have made so much money, man.
They really could have.
So much money.
If you think about that episode when that tag team ninja match when they fought when it was Jason and Tammie versus those 2 ninjas. Remember that episode?
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of my favorite episodes of Power Rangers where like Jason and Tammie learn how to work together as a team. So that's how I always imagined them in real life. So when I found out there was beef, I was like, oh man. And I think they were both in the wrong in it, to be honest.
Yeah. I think both of them kind of overstepped,
Yeah.
The name calling, he wanted to fight him, all that good stuff. But how'd you feel about ASJ taking pictures with Tammie and Jenna?
I didn't have a problem with it. I think honestly, if he didn't take a picture with them, then the Flat Earth group would literally just say, "Oh, well, he's holding a grudge. He's not showing support." And if he did it, people would still say, "Oh, look at him trying to be cool with them." Now you have 30 years to make up with them. So either way, they were gonna say something. I mean, apparently these people still think that Tammie killed JDF or some crap. So
yeah. Tammie, I see you in the chat. I'll call you after. All right. Thank you, Vinny. I got to bring up Shaun, and then you have a good night, man. Appreciate your insight.
All right, later.
All right, peace. All right, Shaun, what you got for me, man?
Man, I'm enjoying the stream so far. Good work.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
the stream.
what do you think about ASJ? Did you think that he's guilty, innocent? How are your thoughts on the conspiracy to commit wire fraud charge?
You mean Austin St. Joke?
Oh man. Okay. But so obviously you're not Austin St. John fan.
I like his character, but I really don't care too much for him. I mean, I think that the way he handled things with going to trying to get more money and everything, I think he could have worked together and did the same thing JDF did. I mean, you didn't have to go and try to get everyone to leave with you.
I agree. What do you think about him taking the pictures with Tammie and Jenna?
I think it's okay, but I think that he could have done that a lot sooner before JDF self-deleted himself. I think that, at the end of the day, we're all men. I mean, he could have squashed the beef a long time ago. And like Vinny said that they could, you guys both agreed they could have made a lot of money together.
So much money.
For him to take and not wait until JDF is already gone is crazy. But like Brent, I agree with only one thing, that you got to take a wait to see what happens. But it just seemed like that Brent has more feelings than facts to me. It seems like that he's like what's the word that I'm thinking of? He's like, seems like he's his advocate, like he's the Paul Heyman to Austin St. John.
Okay.
Like,
all right. Shaun Riha with the hot take, man. Thank you, Shaun. Let me close down the stream. Let me acknowledge some people, and I'll talk about the whole money that they could have made. Appreciate you. All right. Shout out to Shaun Riha, guys. And shout out to Winter Light for the donation. Sending hearts to you, Tammie and Jenna. Like, oh, I need an all sound effect, guys. Like, where's my all sound effect? I got so many sound effects, but I don't have the all. But what do you guys think? Is ASJ going to jail? What is Tim? Henry, before you go to bed at Bryson, people there for me so I can tell you, I want to tell you, okay? Look, she doing the text to talk, man. Look at her. Where does that make sense at, Tammie? All right, I'll call you after. Anything else? Let me make sure I got all my contributors acknowledged. But yes, guys, in the end, they could have made so much more money working together. And maybe I didn't speak to Austin St. John. Oh, shout out to Sean McAllister for becoming a new member. Appreciate you. Make sure you show off the emojis, and in due time, there will be members only streams and chats. But as I get back to it, what I was saying, they could have made so much more money when you work together. Look, no one makes money when the family feud. Jay-Z told us that. You know what I'm saying? So there's no people picking a side. There's just love, and they could have came together and made a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? What happened was, after Austin St. John left because he was disgruntled, JDF, he ultimately started doing cons. He was the first one to start doing cons, and people start seeing how much money he was making doing cons. And the next thing you know, other people started doing cons. And that's when Austin St. John's, I believe his contract expired with the government, which would allowed him to come back home. And that's when Walter Jones was like, hey, you have to do Comic-Cons. Everyone's asking about you. While you've been going, we've been doing Comic-Cons. And now this is our main source of income for some of them, except for David Yost. David Yost, he caked up. He like, man, I'll show up to get a couple dollars, but this ain't my bread and butter. This is something I do for the fans, and he makes his money elsewhere. And that's the whole crux of everything. But like I said, if they would have stayed together, I mean, I hate to say, we would have had a different experience. We could have potentially been having the 20th, the 10th, the 30th with the original cast every time. And by him leaving, it gave Saban the idea to adopt the Japanese version. Hey, we're just going to swap them out every year. This way, no character can come too big, and we can just cut them at any day. But shout out to Cheyenne. What did she say? Love the stream. Looking forward to more Power Ranger content. You're the best. Thank you, Cheyenne. I appreciate your confidence. It took me a lot to get all this. And I just want to bring you guys quality content, not necessarily Power Rangers all the time, because there's other things like Tiger Woods. Like Tiger Woods case is so fascinating. XQC is so fascinating. You have all these one-off cases that just blow my mind, that I think are so fascinating, that I would definitely like to bring to my audience. Like we're growing, guys. We're growing. We tight knit. We know each other. Everybody family. You know, I see Nick up in the chat. I see Dust Productions in the chat. I see Mr. Monster became a member. Shout out to Mr. Monster for becoming a member. Yes, our own Putty in the house, guys, becoming a member. I appreciate you. And Winterlight with the super sticker, and she sent the nice warm words to Tammie. I appreciate all this. Look, we're growing, guys. We're growing. We are growing slowly but surely. You know, I can't get too big too fast. I get too big too fast. You know, somebody else would be looking at me like, oh, we can get more child support. We can get some alimony. You know, she watching me. She watching me. Shout out to Classics by Candace. Luke, you know, Luke Cage. I forgot to show your pictures. Maybe next Power Ranger stream, I'll show you pictures. Oh, by the way, guys, I do have the police report for JDF. I got it. I do have it. And that stream will be Tuesday. Tuesday, April 4th, around 8 p.m. Got the police report. Tammie's she said she's gonna be joining me live. I know, right? The flat earthers, you like, yo, you got the police report? Yeah, I got the police report. And you know, like it's a funny story that I have to tell you during the live stream. Yes, I dig.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Like, I dig. Any random question y'all want to see, like some stuff that some stuff I forgot to show you guys. This guy right here. Stream is a little bit over. Now we just chilling. I got about 5 minutes to just chill. But yeah, the JDF police report, Tuesday, 8 p.m. You need a sniper emoji. I mean, what emojis do I need, guys? Shout out to my new members who joined the channel. I appreciate y'all. I mean, we have the LOL emoji. We have the flat earth. We have the dig, bro, because I be digging. We have the facts over feelings. Brent was giving it up tonight, guys. We got the simp. No simping for the simps who be watching me, the simps who be simping. We got Brent, you know, he's our fan favorite. And we got the cook, you know, that comes with his own. Let him cook. The cook emoji. We got it all. And I'm telling you, as the channel grows, it's going to be more members only content. Not, you know, I'm still going to do my regular streams, but the members only content is going to be a putty emoji. I don't know what emoji. I tried it. Like, here's the thing, guys. Here's my vision. I want to build the channel around the audience. That way, as the audience grows, we grows. When we see the Brent emoji, we know it's Brent. When we see the let him cook, when we see all of our different emojis, it's a kind of a connection. They kind of tell a story, like the simping, like no simping. That tells a phenomenal story. Anywho, the blah, this is great. This is great. This is great. But can you solve the mystery for who killed Pac? Gosh, no. And shout out to Patrick Sky, big time. He a big time content creator. Watching my little small ass. Someone was like, yo, you had Patrick Sky on there? I was like, yeah, what about it? He's like, oh, he big. He big in the industry. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Juicer emote for the juice. Ooh, I like that. Juicer emote for the juice box. I like that. I like the juicer emoji. Because XQC they said he wasn't at the hearing, but he did. There was a hearing today for sealing the case or not. Any random questions you guys have for me before I get up out of here? I'm reading the comments now that we just got a cool 10,000 up in here. But I was going to show you this, guys. I was going to show you this. This guy is pro-life and he's trying to populate the world. He is pro-life, and he's like, I'm about to populate the world. And what is he doing? He is donating his seed, and he has over 550 kids. 550 kids, guys. 550. And is he paying child support?
Nope.
Hell no, he ain't paying child support. But they trying to get his ass out. They're like, look, man, he is donating too much seed. They're like, what's the problem? All right, so look, here's the story, guys. Here's the story. When I saw this story, I'm like, yo, that many times? Like, bro. A Dutch musician and prolific seed donor has fathered 550 children around the world, is being sued for allegedly increasing the risk of accidental incest. Like, what the oh man, like what? His name is Jonathan Jacob Meyer, 41, has donated to at least 13 clinics, including 11 in the Netherlands, where he was blacklisted in 2017 for fathering 102 children. So if you in the Netherlands, there's a high probability you could be dating your brother or your sister. This is wild. You know, under the Dutch guidelines, donors are not allowed to father more than 25 children or impregnate more than 12 women to prevent inbreeding. Like, what the fuck? Yo, look, talk about a guy staying on his purpose, guys. They're like, yo, you didn't donate this so much, we're gonna have to ban you from here. He like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just go around the corner and I'm gonna donate some more. What the fuck? The psychological problems with kids who find out they have a myriad of siblings. Like, yo, think about this, right? You like, yo, are you an only child? They like, nah. They're like, well, how many siblings you got? About 549. I think I'm gonna get a buzzer emoji because I'll be tearing this buzzer emoji up, man, because people be doing that. What else, man? Like, what else have I been liking in these streets? Somebody snatched Ice Spice chain. Some simp out here. Simps is running wild. You over here bragging that you took a girl's chain. Like,
yo, listen, man, we got Ice Spice chain, man. Stop playing with me, man. Pull up. I know where we at, man. Come to the blood. Come get your cheddar. Little bitches is put it up.
Anyway, like, look, we got simps in the wild, man. Maybe that should be a segment. What else do I? This is my like section, guys. We got his PPP fraud. All right. Here we go. This is for all my hot, pretty privilege or trash baby mama. Which one y'all want to see? Pretty privilege or trash baby mama? Put PP for pretty privilege or mama for trash baby mama in the chat, and then we'll wrap it up. Pretty privilege or trash baby mama? Which one y'all want to see? Both of these videos are crazy. Trash baby mama is probably my best. Like, this is me chilling. This is what I do in my free time. So Cheyenne said trash baby mama. Pretty privilege. Oh, pretty privilege is stepping up. They're like, hey. We want to see pretty privilege. Trash baby mama. All right, guys. All right. How about we do both? Oh, someone said check my Cash App. All right, let me see. Shout out to Juan Portillo. Thank you for the $2 Cash App. I'm late to the party. We'll watch after. Hashtag YLTD, bro. What does that mean? Thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate that. Juan, thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's do. Someone said trash, please. Thank you, Juan. I really appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that, but you did, and I am truly grateful. All right, so y'all said trash baby. Y'all want to see trash baby mama. All right, trash baby mama. All right, here she go.
You okay?
No, I'm not.
He not giving your baby?
No. I mean, she's more attached to me than him. I'll tell you this. I have not once fucking cheated. I do not talk to the neighbors. I barely know you.
He's jealous. He's spying on you. Is your pussy good?
No. I haven't fucked in months. I'm tired of this shit saying I'm cheating.
Yo, she said, is your cat good? And she was like, nope. Have you messed with him up? She like, nope. What is he about to say? What do you think the father is about to say?
I'm gone for good. See you in court over Bella.
Well, that's how you always are. You don't give a fuck about your kid. You give a fuck about dick.
Like, this is the father. Like, what are we doing out here? Where is this at? Whose city is this? Seriously, guys, like, whose city is this? Is this the Netherlands? Is this what the inbreeding looking like? Is this what we doing out here? Like, what? What? We got the wife beater.
You okay?
No, she's not okay. Now let's look at pretty privilege. We got to make for come on, man, don't be calling Brent is not as they wild. Oh, I do have Austin St. John fighting JDF, but let's go to being high, guys.
Are you blind boyfriend? Are you tired of being broke? Sick of being treated like a regular person? Introducing Being Hot. Being Hot has been scientifically proven to increase romantic interest, confidence, and overall life satisfaction. Our clinical trials show that being hot can even increase your chance of getting a job. Who would have thought?
You're hired.
Don't real job, fake Being Hot used underwear dealer, professional flatulator, and so much more. Don't even want a fake job? That's okay. Just put your Venmo handle in your bio and watch the money start rolling in. It's really that simple. So what do you say? Are you ready to live life on easy mode? Call now and drastically improve your life by being hot today. Are you struggling to find?
Okay, so being hot could solve all people's problems, but the problem is not everyone is born hot. Gotta work yourself up. You gotta get there.
And a boyfriend? Are you tired of being broke? Sick of being treated like a regular person? Introducing Being Hot. Being Hot has been scientifically proven to increase romantic interest, confidence, and overall life satisfaction. Our clinical trials show that being hot can even increase your chance of getting a job. Who would have thought?
You're hired.
Don't want a real job? Then get a fake job. Being hot is a career all in itself. Actress, model, Instagram model, used underwear dealer, professional flatulator, and so much more. Don't even want
anyone selling used underwear out here, man. It's all right. So now y'all like, yo, where's the fight? Okay, look, guys, it's only 85,000 of us. I am going to show y'all the fight with JDF. Remember, JDF was a little taller. So here's the fight between JDF. JDF is wearing the green, obviously. Here we go.
Send this to your shortest friend.
Whoa. Hold on. Almost didn't see you there. It was a good little guy. Just wanted to say, you're short as shit.
Send this
All
to
right.
your shortest.
All right, guys. I'm just fooling. But anyway, I'm just fooling. All right, guys. I think I'll start doing the internet chronicles at the end of every stream just for the people who rocking with me. I really do appreciate you guys sitting through the stream, liking the stream, all that good stuff. I mean, do y'all like this internet stuff? Like, hey, these internet, like these stories, because this is what I look at like in my free time. I'd be like, oh my goodness, this is hilarious. This would be hilarious for my audience because I don't want to just be so doom and gloom and, you know, hey, he's going to jail or he's not going to jail. But yeah, that was the fight between ASJ and JDF. It was brief, it was quick. But you know, I feel like y'all be the people who here now, y'all hear from me as where like a lot of people just be here for the content. Like, they, you know, some people don't even watch me unless I'm covering Power Rangers. Some people don't watch unless I'm covering XQC. But I'm trying to, you know, figure out who gonna be here for me and all that good stuff. But remember, guys, I see the stream is messing up. Oh, I know why. It's behind. That's why I was lagging. Okay. I'm learning this streaming stuff. Oh, that's why it was lagging. Okay, I'm seeing like this streaming stuff, yo, guys, is crazy. I'm learning it. I upgraded the internet and I was still lagging. I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, if you guys have no questions, remember, police report is supposed to be on Tuesday, 8 p.m. I'll probably start advertising it over this weekend. I'll create something. I've read through it. I know everything that happened. Tammie wants to be here live for it. I could tell y'all some stuff about it, but I won't. In the actual King Smith, right? Yeah, she, you know, she coming for everything, man. Thank you, actual King Smith. He bought me and my daughter some new cupcake pans. We're probably gonna make some. I got my daughter this weekend, so this is why I'm not streaming. But in the future, when I don't have my daughter, the schedule will probably be Monday, Friday, Sunday, or Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. It'll always be a Friday night stream when I don't have my daughter. Saturday, probably nothing. Maybe if I do something on Saturday, be early in the day. But I really want to start streaming more and more and more and more. And so y'all get to know me more. I get to cover more stories. And not every stream is going to be like this in-depth, oh, I got these documents, this investigation type stuff. We might just be chilling one day, just a Q&A and everyone come up. I need to get some new faces up. You know, that's what I really need to do. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for becoming a member. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you, Tammie, for sponsoring. Guess what, guys? I gotta get off the stream and I gotta call my sponsor. And that's the first amount of money she's ever sent me, guys. I kid you not. So I know the flat earth is like, she's paying you. No. Someone said, rock the blue cardigan, man. You know, I almost bought a new one. But peace out, everybody. Q&A, yes to a Q&A. If I do a Q&A, who's going to come up? Because, you know, we could do a Q&A and Brent come up and Shaun and Vinny and Mr. Monster come up, but we need other people to participate. You know what I'm saying? People be scared. People be scared to come up. Like Brent said, none of y'all going to come up here and stand on y'all facts. Y'all just going to sit in the comments section, troll Brent. And he said, look, Brent was like, if y'all don't want people standing in y'all videos, come to Brent Row Records. You know what I'm saying? Come over to ASJ. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Man, this is my release. This is my therapy. This is my, you know, I don't got my daughter tonight, so I could sleep. Yeah, actual King Smith, Cheyenne, you need to come up. Cheyenne, Francis, I heard Francis got an OnlyFans, guys. It's a secret OnlyFans. Or she thinking about OnlyFans. Something with OnlyFans. Francis, you dropping the OnlyFans? What's going on? People messaging me. They sending me pics of you nude. I'm like, yo, why are you sending me that? They like, well, we trying to. Oh my goodness, man. It's so crazy, the streaming thing. You could lose a lot. You could gain a lot. I've lost a lot. I've gained a lot. Oh, if you got a cam, here's the cam. If somebody want to cam up some new people, I'll post it. But yeah, Tammie like, call me. I'm like, it's pinned to the top. Kajahausen, if you want to come up, you got to cam up though. And you got to be fully clothed. Like, shout out to Brandon L. Jet. See you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. You got to cam up, and I only got like 5 minutes. Yeah, France is supposed to be starting the OnlyFans, guys. Y'all gonna pay for it? Y'all gonna buy it? Some people said,
love of my life.
She the love of their life. Anywho, no one's hitting the link. Be nice to people. Try to do something positive tomorrow. Like, do one positive thing for somebody. Help them out. Listen, send them a DM. Check on that strong friend, because you never know what people going through. And with that being in mind, right, we want to leave you with something positive. And I'm out. Like the stream on the way out. Peace.
I woke up on Friday morning at 4 a.m. to a message that one of my friends back home had killed himself. This was 5 hours before me weigh-in. So Ricky, lad, that's for you. But there's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve this by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. People would rather, I know I'd rather me mate cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.